Well, welcome back, everybody, to the Texas Card House here in Dallas for some final table action. Got my good friend here, Daryl Sample, in. Daryl, glad to have you back.
Thank you again, Mitch, and congratulations to all the final table recipients. And thank you again for inviting me in.
Well, I'm glad that you didn't quite make it to the final
Did
table,
not.
so you could join, so you could join me.
Did not.
But here we are, guys. Hand number one. Got Dane in the box here. Blinds are 15, 30, and 30. And we'll get to the payouts here momentarily.
Looks like we got a pretty good hand here starting off. Pocket eights.
Joe here with pocket eights. False, the chip leader, coming into the final table with 2.2 million.
Got a nice stack to start
Joe,
tonight.
all in. Falsey, Joe, as you might remember, he was one of the. Okay. He was one of the. He was one of the.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
What did he do? He was one of the big final tablists of. Which tournament was I talking?
I've seen his face, but I can't remember which tournament it was. But
not the last one we just had, not the bigger one, but the one before that.
Yeah, he's been there before for sure.
It was him and Arie. He ended up finishing second. Joe did. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
He ended up finishing second here.
Okay.
We do have one of Texas Card House's own. There in seat 3 is Zach.
Okay. Yes.
There's Arie back for some final table action. Harvey, I'm telling you, this young man here he's been putting it on the tournament circuit.
He has. Harvey has turned out to be a prolific Texas Hold'em player.
Yeah, he when he gets focused, I don't know if there's anybody better.
He's pretty tough.
I got to tell you.
He will put the pressure on you, and he's very accomplished.
Yeah. He definitely might be the favorite.
Yeah, I would not be betting against him. I can tell you that.
I'm telling you, if I'm sitting at a table with Harvey, I want to be sitting where Arie is, right next to his left.
Yeah, but, you can get out the way if you see the onslaught coming.
But Daryl, appreciate you coming back out. It's always a pleasure to have you.
It's always a pleasure to
here.
be in here with you. I appreciate the invitation. It's always a pleasure to be in with you because you're quite the announcer on these tournaments, and
I appreciate it.
And also as a player, we've come to find out.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in a little bit. But I want to give a little shout out to Brittany because she was going to be in here with me. But my grandson Deuce, is in town visiting me for a couple of. Yeah, well his real name is Philip Jr.
Okay.
He's the second, so we call him Deuce.
Nice.
But he's come.
Hello, Brittany and Deuce.
Yeah, he's come to visit me for a couple of weeks. Love having him. I've been waiting a long time. We already called one game. Him and I are going to catch another game.
Nice, yeah.
This coming week. But shout out to them. I know they're listening.
Sure.
Going to go to the flop here. 6 high, all diamonds, Daryl. Look at this.
Yes, I see that.
Michael does have a diamond.
He does have a diamond. Michael's he's a pretty strong player in his own right too. I've been at the table with him several times. He's quite a player. I mean, most people at this level, everybody knows the game. So it's about, when you get to this point, the tournament play and how do you play final table, and you navigate your way. Once you get there, hopefully you get cards that hold up and that you can win with. But that most cases that doesn't happen. So it depends on how you play.
And Mike will take it down. I played, and he's very dangerous too.
Oh, absolutely.
One of the few players here that will get my attention. He'll put the pressure on you.
Oh, he will definitely put the pressure on you.
He will put the pressure on you.
I'm not really familiar with Falsky. I don't recognize him, but he's got a lot of chips.
Joe wants to know if Harvey won the Choctaw Main. I know he did last year.
He did.
And I know he ran deep again.
He almost did it back to back.
Yeah.
I think he went out like fourth on the next Choctaw tournament after winning it.
Like I said, if this young man is focused.
Oh yeah, he's very dangerous.
There's very few better than Harvey. If
He's
he's
very
focused.
dangerous. He's focused. He's accomplished, and he's very, very tough to play against.
Yeah, I was nowhere near the caliber of player of Harvey when I was his age.
Oh, God,
but,
no.
but poker was different back
Yeah,
then. You know.
this is true. This is true. But he got in and got a handle on the game and polished his talents because it's not easy to run that deep and win a Choctaw main event. I mean,
yeah.
that's not no easy feat.
Well, Paul got the better of this flop hit middle pair. Harvey fired out at it. He's going to get a call from Paul. 9 of clubs on the turn gives Michael a gut shot. Double gutter, actually, I believe. Yeah, double gutter, an 8 or a queen. He would have looked for that 9 to be a spade instead of a club. Then he'd have a flush draw, too. But he's still going to fire out at it here.
130.
Slick Rick wants to know how did Harvey make this final table. Daryl, you're going to have to answer that one. I was busy over Las Colinas.
I do not know how Harvey got here because I was actually eliminated pretty early, so I didn't hang around. But, so I can't give any advice on how he got here. But I know he's a very tough player. So for him to get here, he's won some flips and he's won some hands without.
Well, he's 4th in chips behind Falsty and the always dangerous Michael there.
Oh, yeah, Michael. And
of course,
I think Stan had a pretty good stack as well.
Well, let's sit back and watch. Let's get the popcorn. Let's get back and watch how Harvey wants to play this ace-king here.
There you go.
See if he gets any action. Well, Mike just is sassy. She's in the check. It's always good to see her. See, now notice when Harvey raises, look at the respect he gets for it. We're not the only ones who knows Harvey's history.
Absolutely.
Everybody at this table is well aware of the fact that the caliber of player that Harvey is.
Absolutely.
And
giving him much respect.
Get the hell out of the way.
Giving him much respect.
It's like Harvey's chips make a certain different sound when they hit the table as opposed to everybody else's,
I'd like to give a shout out to all the people streaming in and on the chat and saying welcome to watching the TCH final table. It's always a pleasure to read y'all's comments and get your feedback.
We got JB3.
Yeah.
I saw him play. I didn't play yesterday, but I saw him yesterday. I think he cashed in the daily over there at Las Colinas. See Poker Bucky. I saw him today. He did well. He's been playing some cash.
Right.
Over at Las Colinas. And I know he just got back from vacation, so it's good to see him in the chat. Harvey with ace queen here.
It's catching some pretty big hands to start off.
I got a call.
Now we got 2 hearts on the flop, and
Harvey, look. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that. Did you see that, Daryl?
I do see that.
Before Dave put the flop out, Harvey glanced over and looked at Stan's stack. That's going to make you pucker up a little bit.
Yeah. Let me see what you...
Harvey's looking at my stack.
Let me see.
Harvey's going to take it down. He did hit middle pair there.
He did.
With top kicker there.
He's very,
Sassy, she wants
tough.
to know who's in the booth with me. This is Daryl. I'm sure you know Sassy, right? And her and her husband, they're from Montana.
Yeah. Well, hello to everybody. Hi, Sassy.
We'll get a little glimpse here in the booth in a second.
I am Daryl.
Let you guys get a good look at Daryl here.
I don't want to scare you, so you might leave the chat. So
now Artie's one of my favorites.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just Artie being in a room. He doesn't have to be at your table. Just Artie being in a room is always a good thing. He's one of the favorites.
He pretty much always has a smile on and speak. And some of the other players come in with a hard nose and focused in on what they're trying to do. But he's always very cordial and speaks, and he's still gonna play his game. And he can be tough as well.
Oh, this is not his first time at the final table.
We got an all in?
All right, Stan all in here, and he'll take it down. He's not going to get any action with that. Ace Queen seems to be a hot hand today so far.
You got is anybody rooting for a particular person to win the tournament today? Any favorites? Anybody?
Here's Mighty Hammer. He's Sassy's husband. We were
Oh,
just talking
okay.
about. Yeah,
He
he's
said
in
Arnie
the chat too. Good to
makes
see
him
him.
smile. Yeah, he does. He's a
saying
happy guy.
Yeah. Tony going to look down here at a suited ace under the gun. He doesn't want to mess with it.
Most people play with me. They know that Ace 9 is my birthday. You know that.
Yeah, January 9th.
Everybody knows that when they see me play. I'm like, be careful.
Yeah.
But I don't win with it. Everybody else does, but
Yeah.
I don't.
Let's see. That's good. Fosty's going to take it down here. We'll take a look here at the payouts, guys. We had a pretty good turnout today. You know, things considered things going on in Vegas. Guys, we had 170 entries today, Daryl.
Okay.
Prize pool is 56,000, a little 56,000. And what's the first place?
First place is looking like $15,065.
So that's what they're all chasing right now.
That's a nice little payday for a $400 entry fee. So I'm sure everybody's got their eye on the prize.
Yeah. Slick Rick is
yeah, he's real relaxed.
Slick Rick here is jabbing at Harvey, saying he's gonna be the first to bust out. I'll take that bet.
Yeah. I would take that bet as well.
Slick Rick can be found. He can be found on the live stream here, usually in the cash game. Arnie going to get out of the way. Michael with the pocket six is going to raise it up and get a call from our chip leader.
It's nice to see some of the regulars that you play with, on a regular basis, make this final table, because it's not easy to make final table. Many times as I try, and I've made it a few times, but it's very hard to make it to the final table. No matter how good you play, you gotta win some flips. You gotta have some luck. It's a whole lot that has to go right for you to make it this far. So it's nice to see some people that that you play with have made it there. Because it's not easy to do.
Yeah. So Michael's going to check his sixes here. Falsty did hit the ace. Turn hunt, no help for Michael. I don't see him.
I don't see
him continuing here.
No, not with. There's three overcards over his.
Yeah, that's going to be
a tough call to make right there.
It's been a while since Michael's made the final table. I feel a little stress relief there, getting one of the girls here. The massage.
JB pointing out. Everybody always knows when it's. That is true, JB. But I'm fading away from ace-9. It's not a good hand.
Oh, Mark fired it. Stick it up for Harvey here, firing back at Slick Rick.
Mark firing out.
Falsty, I like a suited 9-10.
9-10 is a really good.
It's not quite 10-10.
It's not quite 10-10, but it's pretty sexy.
Yeah, I like it.
I got a real affinity kind of for Jack-10 suited.
I like that too. I like that too.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that hand. Although it's got. It can go many ways, but it plays good when it's suited.
Here comes the jack.
Okay.
Michael's going to hit the jack. Falsty, not much of anything there. No clubs.
Okay.
He's running for a straight. A little check. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. Michael
liking the turn.
Yes, he is.
And he's going ahead and fire it out. He thinks, pretty sure he'll take it. I'm sure he knows he's going to take it down here, right here. If Falsty was to make a call, I don't know, Mike be a little good.
Who won it? Mike just won Monday tournament.
Well, congratulations going out to Mike.
Yeah. That's a pretty good little.
Won a tournament here, in the local area.
Mm-hmm. He's a pretty tough, accomplished player for sure.
So, guys, just give you a little. Here's Daryl in the booth with me, guys.
Hey.
Our tournament guy. He's here. Anytime we have a tournament, there's Daryl. And
yeah, I've been here quite a few times.
yeah.
Can you guys rescan your cards real quick?
There we go. Back to the game. Guys, we have 124 of you watching. We do appreciate that, guys.
We do, we do.
Paul here is going to look down at a couple aces. So if you like that, go ahead and hit the like button. Paul's been kind of quiet over there. There is Zach. Zach's been kind of quiet. Our own Zach, a dealer here at TCH.
Oh,
not much of anything. Coming in, Zach did come in short stack, but you know, that doesn't mean anything. He knows how to play a short stack.
Right.
Michael's going to get out of the way, and Frosty might decide to go ahead and make a call here.
75.
See if he can get a little sneaky with the 6-3 suited. He's looking to crack these aces here. Let's see a flop heads up action here. Ooh,
Oh, wow.
Two hearts.
Two hearts in.
And Paul does have the ace of hearts. So they both really dig in this flop.
I believe Frosty would probably make a call on a bet. I'm pretty sure he will.
So Paul's going to bet 125,000.
There's the call.
Frosty, now with this flop here, he could have a flush draw, a straight draw. Yeah. Paul's not liking that. JB says that you've knocked him out of a tournament. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Whitey might says. Whitey Hammer said you've knocked him out of a tournament. 3 of clubs on the river.
How you doing, Mike?
Giving Frosty 2 pair, but Paul's 2 pair is a lot bigger.
A lot bigger.
I don't think Frosty can make the call here. I mean,
he might if he thinks that he was chasing the hearts too, thinking his pair might be good, but I didn't think he'd make the call myself. But.
And I saw Lego in the chat earlier. I'm sure he was watching to see if Paul showed those aces.
Oh.
And he did not, and I'm sure Lego's smiling because
yeah,
he's a firm believer. Don't show anything.
Right. Lego's tough. I played with him earlier today too. He's tough. It's the dynamics of the final table always amazes me from week to week. Some weeks it's really quick when people fall out because they're short stacked or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't. What hand are we in now?
13.
13. So I mean, so it's everybody's kind of taking their time and filling out the players, looking at the chips. That here we have an all in. Here we
Zach. Go. Been card dead and short stack since he's been here.
Yeah.
Finally sees something. Going to try and see if he can
get some blinds.
Pick up some blindage here. So far, so good. Joe with the queen 3. I don't see him making the call. Do you?
I do not see him making the call here.
I mean,
he picked a good time.
There it is.
He picked a good time to get some blinds.
TCH's own Zach taking down a pot there.
Yes, he did.
Can I show a little emotion? He's
well,
short stacked.
Yeah, he's short stacked. You always kind of root for the underdog.
Yeah. You know. Not like he bad beat somebody out of a big hand. He just took down the blinds. Let's show a little love for Zach.
Yeah, a little love for Zach, and I wanted to shout out Arie because he's me and Arie kind of have a love-hate kind of relationship. You know, he always checks on me because I'm going through some things, but he's always been a very stand-up, genuine guy. So I'm just giving a shout-out to Arie. I really am.
I second that all day long. Arie is
sure.
Very stand-up.
Yeah, he's a very stand-up guy.
Tony all in with the ace-king here.
Oh, wow. Zach didn't take that route, I don't believe, all in when he had it, but I mean, Harvey, but.
Now, we like to watch this young man, Joe, because he put on an awesome display of poker playing the last time he was here.
He did.
And
we got Paul with ace jack. That's he's thinking about it. He makes the call.
Paul's going to make the call. Ace Jack versus Ace King.
There we go.
He knew it. He looked at it. He goes, I knew it. I knew it.
What was 210 all in?
So here we have a heads-up action. Tony's tournament life on the line here, but he does have the ace-king. And here we go. We will go to the flop. Queen, queen, 6. Ace-king still good.
Ace-king is good. Ooh. Interesting.
3 clubs. Ace-king will hold. Tony going to double up there.
That's a nice little double up with ace-king. These players look really relaxed today at the final table. I'm really looking at the demeanor, and everybody looks like they're kind of comfortable.
Yeah,
picking their
relaxed,
spots. Yeah, everybody looks relaxed. Nobody's panicking. No, panic shove mode.
Nobody's in serious mode. You know. I don't know though. If I was at a table with Harvey, I don't know. I might be like,
yeah. You'd have to always be on your P's and Q's for sure, because he's dangerous. I'm telling you, he is a very dangerous man, young man.
I think I might rather fight Mike Tyson.
Yeah. You might have a better chance of pulling out a win against Tyson versus Harvey, because Harvey will put the pressure on you for real. Your tournament life will be at stake.
He's in the corner of everybody's eye. They're all watching.
Yeah.
Stan here going to raise it up with ace-king. Michael's getting a massage. Not going to worry about that queen 6.
I did see Lego. I'm going to comment on Mighty Hammer. Comment on Lego. He was pretty stylish with his shoes and attire today in that green. He was pretty stylish.
Lego was here today.
He was here and other places, but I've seen him. But he was pretty coordinated.
He wasn't decked out in his
No, he didn't have
stuff.
It wasn't Houston stuff today. It was more of a green, that kind of green.
Yeah, like the lime green.
The lime green kind of. Yeah, he was flashy. He was coordinated though.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I can't pull flashy off anymore. I just can't. I'm too old.
Yeah, my flash is a flicker. It's not a. It's no longer a flash. It's a flicker.
Yeah, I can't do flashy anymore.
Yeah, I'm too old to. I'm not trying to impress anybody with my flash.
But
anymore.
I like looking.
I do try to stay coordinated, and it's definitely a thing of mine to appear together. So that's my little deal. And I've gotten a few comments on that before. But
Harvey here, under the gun, going to raise it up with ace-3.
Probably should fold, Harvey. Good fold.
Wow.
Stan, now here's the situation where Stan did show. He showed his 5, was it 5-3, 5, whatever it was.
So he was the big blind?
He was the big blind. So what he did was, and I know Lego's listening. He's like, what? He's perked up. What's Mitch going to say? Because Stan did show.
He did.
But, he showed Harvey, like, look, I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of your raise. I'm
not going to defend with
I have crappy cards.
Yeah, I'm not
You're not scaring me.
Yeah, I'm not going to defend with 5-3. All suit.
So I'm sure even that situation, I don't think
warrants showing.
I mean, if you ask Lego, he's going to tell you no.
So Lego's deal is he never. Okay.
Never.
I wasn't aware of that.
Never.
Okay. That's
all right,
good
Mike's
to know.
Look at this, Mike King. That massage must be awesome. He just folded King Queen.
What?
Suited. Now,
that's very unusual for
Zach
him.
going all in.
Back
Zach
in.
with the button and the all in. Harvey's going to make the call.
Okay, here we go. This is for Zach's tournament life.
Zach looking for a jack or an 8, and not a spade variety. Well, you see, you see the cards there.
There. Harvey's got queen 9 spades suited. So this is for Zach's tournament life. He's a great guy. I played with Zach many times too. So.
All right. Well, there's 2 spades for Harvey. Not only did he have the better hand, now he got the spades, and
There's the spade for the flush.
It is. Drawing dead
is Zach.
Zach will be our first player eliminated from the final table. And can we just count how many people Harvey eliminates tonight?
That's the first.
That's one. All right, congratulations, Zach. Always good to see you.
Absolutely.
And anybody who works here.
What was Zach's payout?
At the final table. He's going to finish ninth, Daryl.
Zach's going to go out in ninth place, but he's going to take home $1,520 for his efforts for today.
You know, I love my job. I love dealing poker.
Yeah.
I love my job, but I love playing and winning a little bit more. So congratulations, congratulations to Zach.
Yeah, for making the final table. That's an accomplishment in itself. So congratulations, Zach.
So Mike's going to look down a couple of eights. He's going to play those. There you go, JB.
There we go.
Michael's playing. He's going to raise it up. Paul's going to make the call with ace 10. Arie, card dead so far.
He has
zero
been
opportunities.
He has been pretty much card dead, but he's being very patient and not rushing.
Right. All right, so it looks like Mike's
still in the driver's seat.
Eights are still good here. Paul still does have a couple of overcards, and he's more than aware of that, I'm sure. Yeah, Mitch. I've been trying to get Mitch to come on, and he's been out of town or doing some stuff.
Right.
Same as you, sometimes, I call you and I call family situation. Today, you both were available.
Yeah. Oh.
He was, he's like, hey. I was like, I asked Daryl. So.
Well, I appreciate it. I know Mitch would have did a great job as well.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the offer to be in here because I always enjoy being in here with you and learning something because for me, it's always kind of a learning experience, not only watching how the players play, but some of your insight because I'm not maybe as technical with the statistics on poker. So I always try to take it as a learning experience when I'm in here and when I'm watching the players and how they play. I'm trying to learn more because I want to be a better player. So.
Well, we'll get that in a minute. Falsey right now, he's going to look down.
He's got suited ace jack. That's a big hand.
It is, and he's got.
When you're a chip leader and you get a hand like that.
Yeah. Well, that's what I need to learn, and we'll get about that. We'll get to that in a minute.
It's how
Arnie.
He woke up with a little hand now, but.
See, that's the discipline there.
That's very much discipline because it's hard to make a pair in this game. It really is.
He's been card dead looking for something, and the poker guy's going to throw him a little nipple, give him a couple of deuces. Already
are you willing to risk your chips on those deuces?
And that's what you got to do. That's what Arnie did.
You got to pick and choose your battles when you're at this level if you want to chip up because you don't know what the raiser and the chip leader is. Got it. He can lose a few chips and still be okay.
And talking about learning, and Daryl, I was here, and I've seen you grow into a great poker player, tournament player.
Thank you.
And sitting in here week after week watching these guys, I learned a lot too, just like you said.
Yeah.
And I put that to use this past week.
Absolutely.
Well, Falsey's got another big hand now. We're going to get we'll get to this, and then we'll get back to that.
Wakes up with a suited ace queen.
Yeah.
Wow. Arnie's calling. Wow. Okay, maybe it wasn't a raise there. I don't know if he's raised or if it's gotten back to him yet, but sound like
opening up. I don't know. Michael's got the aces. Oh, we got something brewing here, Daryl. Look at this.
Oh my goodness,
Look
Michael!
at this.
Okay.
This could be trouble for somebody.
For somebody. Normally my experience has been when you wake up with a hand like this, it's the best starting hand you can look at. But when you have multiple callers, depending on the size of the raise.
Yeah, and this is what I say with the 30, with the 30 and the call and still people behind me, the chip leader behind me, and I got aces. And see, I might want to see because now if I'm Mike and I'm betting 135 and now I got Falsey calling me, I mean, we can see the cards.
Oh, absolutely.
So we know he's in great shape. But I don't know.
The way it feels when you're at the table is totally different.
Sitting to my left, and I got pocket aces and I raise, and he makes the call.
You got to give pause. You better give pause.
I skip a beat here.
Yeah, because he definitely has him covered. So if it's all hearts.
So Falsey did raise here. He didn't make the call. I'm sorry. I thought he made the call. He raised.
Okay.
So now that made it easier for Mike.
Yeah, now I don't know if Falsey's going to make this all in call. 1.2 is a little bit different than 200.
I mean, it's suited. you know, I don't know. 1.2 million is a lot of chips.
That's a
That'll
lot.
take him.
That'll put
Put
a
it right.
dent. Yeah, that'll put a dent in his stack right there.
Put him at the. If he were to lose, if he were to call and lose the hand, that would have put him right back at the bottom.
Right. Wow. These are the spots that.
I mean, he's going through it in his mind here,
Yeah.
and you know.
I mean, Michael raised from 30 to 130 or 120 something.
Yeah. I mean, and this is pre-flop. This is tanking pre-flop, and I'm not a big fan
Right.
Of people tanking pre-flop. But, you know, in this situation here, you know, you have to give it some thought. And what could he be thinking about there? What, you know, and I'm not criticizing his tanking here. I understand it.
Yeah, I understand it too.
But what could he be thinking about right here?
I mean, for him to risk 1.2, you got to know that he has a monster hand. He's not willing to risk all of his chips. Oh, he makes the call.
There's the call. Now, again, here's a situation where, you know, he's necessarily calling the player, I would say, because Mike's been known to get reckless like that.
He has, yeah, he will push some chips, but
you know, his range of things that he can do is huge, and I think, you know, if it was someone else, he may have folded a lot quicker instead of making the call.
Oh, he's good now.
Yeah, and there it is. The queen doesn't matter. The aces will hold, and Mike
got the full double
just
up.
like that.
Became the chip leader.
He is the chip leader. And you know who took notice of that? Harvey. There you go.
Harvey's
probably, look, you can see.
Yeah, he's looking.
He's sitting there.
He's looking at.
He's getting involved.
Yeah,
Look, I'm telling you.
He wants some of them chips.
I'm telling you.
He's got his eye on those chips.
He is focused.
He's a mechanic.
He is focused. Look at him. Everybody else is just look at Arie.
Harvey
is
back,
relaxing.
Yeah, he's zeroed in on looking.
Harvey is focused. I'm telling you, I'd be scared.
Harvey wants those chips.
I would be scared. He's like, okay. Jonathan's saying this tournament is over.
Wow, what a double up that was.
Wow,
with pocket aces.
You know, and I mean the huge blow that was to Fossey.
Yeah,
now.
that Fossey took a hit there. What? So. Oh, okay. It's really intriguing to me to watch how people play these hands, because you never know quite what to bet when you get such a big hand, because you don't want to scare everybody off of the call or to try to get chips. You have, you know, the object is certainly to acquire more chips, but it's so hard to do. So it's I like to watch how they navigate around that problem, and Michael just became a real problem for this table. I can promise you.
Raise to 75,000. Call.
I'm feeling better now.
Oh, good. I'm glad you do. You were looking a little famished there.
Oh yeah. That...
I don't want you to fall to pieces in here.
I had to take advantage. Oh, somebody just flopped a set of fours. Is that what I saw? Yeah.
You did see a set of fours.
And nobody's in more need of that.
Yeah, Fossey just took. Oh wow, we got somebody betting into him.
And that could easily look like a tilt all in right there. But
Certainly
Tony
could.
doesn't really have much to make the call. I mean, the only reason why he hasn't already folded because he's thinking he's tilted.
Yeah, he's thinking like he just lost 1.2. I can get me some of those chips, but he'll be in a world of trouble if he makes this call. Nope.
I believe he thinks Fossey was tilty, but
Yeah.
I mean, he just didn't have anything.
No, he didn't have nothing to back it up. Wow, Michael jumped to the head of the class, 2.5, just like that. It's a nice double up.
And Harvey in third place right there on Fossey's heels.
Fossey still got over $1 million, so I mean, it hurt him, but
Arie here coming up bringing up the rear with 155,000.
Yeah,
He's got to do something
He's
soon.
going to have to make a move soon because the blinds are eating him up if he doesn't.
I mean, the frustration's got to be setting in here.
Oh, yeah, you got to get cards, and you think back when he had the pocket deuces, should I have played it? But, you know, you got to pick and choose.
All right, here we go. Arnie finally got a hand.
Wake up with kings.
Finally got a hand. He's going to get I'm pretty sure he's going to get some action from Paul.
Yeah, for that amount, Paul should call.
And
there's a call.
And there's the call with the ace-10. Not much more for him to call Arnie here. So Arnie's going to show him the kings, and he's looking to double up that 155.
Uh-oh, he stands up. You know, you get that stand-up equity.
There it is. Well, he's starting to walk away.
Oh, my goodness.
He's walking away. He wants to double up that bad. But, you know, the kings are...
It's always a sweat.
An ace or
oh my goodness!
Really? Oh, he can get a king or a queen on the river.
Oh my!
And there it is!
The queen!
There it is!
Straight.
Arnie!
He makes the straight on the river.
The stand-up equity and the walk away. There it is. Arnie sitting back down.
Good for Arnie. He had been card dead, so that was
and there's a smile from Arnie.
Yeah, he smiled. That was a welcoming smile because I know he was like, "Really, I'm gonna lose going with pocket kings."
Crazy.
This game is so brutal, and
that's the smile that we all know.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Arnie's always smiling.
It's a good feeling when you get to stack some chips after sitting there being patient.
Yeah.
And you wake up with a monster hand and you win. Yeah. It's good when it holds up.
And that's one of the main things I've learned, and I put it to use.
It worked.
You didn't see me on the final table.
I didn't, but you were
Monday night. But I made day 2 and I ran deep.
Yeah, you
did. It was very exciting, Daryl.
It's exciting, and I know you felt good only having to do it once and get there and then run deep as well. Because running it up to 1.5 is
I did.
It's no easy feat.
I think it was the first time ever in my life I had over 1 million chips.
It's a great feeling.
I'm telling you.
It's a great feeling.
Until they broke my table. Well, we'll get to it in a minute. We'll get to it. We have a flop coming. 2 diamonds. I saw somebody have 2 spades there.
2 spades.
Paul did hit the 6. Bottom pair. Might get some work done there. 10 of hearts on the turn.
Bossy hits the 10.
55,000.
Oh, wow.
Paul's going to lead out. And that was a snap call. Yeah, that definitely was a snap call. Oh, and a 6.
Oh my goodness.
Fossey just can't catch a break here.
Sure can't.
He can't put Paul
on a 6. With a king board out there. Oh, he did. He folded.
Wow.
What a big laydown.
That's why he makes the final table.
That's why.
Could you have made that laydown?
That would have been a tough laydown. I wouldn't have believed that he would have been betting on a 6 and then get the 6. I would have probably had to see it. And that's part of the problem of growing with this poker is that you have to really learn that you're not going to win all the hands that you're in. So sometimes you have to lay it down.
Yeah.
And it's hard when you feel like you're ahead. It's really hard to lay them down. It really is. But the accomplished players, it's not about winning all the hands. It's about getting away from the hands that cost you chips.
Yeah.
When you kind of had that feeling maybe that you knew you weren't good, but you just
and that's what I saw you do early. Yeah. Early in a couple of years ago when I came here.
Oh, yeah. I would snap call if I thought, I wouldn't even look at what the chip count was or any of that.
Yeah,
but you have to really be.
I would see hands that you busted out of it, and you might have hit 2 pair.
Right.
But maybe you shouldn't even have been in the hand to begin with.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm learning more and more the more I play.
Yeah, tournament poker is a lot different.
It's a lot different,
and
it's really not to your advantage the more hands that you play. It's to me.
Right.
So I've tried to tailor my game to being more. I mean, you still not. I don't care how good you play. There are some cases when you're gonna get it in with the best hand and you're still gonna lose.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah.
but it's
I've been down that street.
yeah.
I've been down.
I know that street well too.
I've seen you go down that street too.
I've been
yeah.
down that street. And
Yeah.
it's not a pleasant street.
No.
I bet that massage on Michael's feeling pretty good right about now. What do you?
Yeah, I definitely.
You're
He got
looking
all the
down
chips.
at
Oh,
when you're
yeah.
looking down at a mountain of chips.
Yeah.
Now Michael gets the fours.
This young kid, this young man, as I recall, he's just recently moved here
Oh, Joe.
from Austin.
Oh, okay.
And when I did play in the 2-day tournament,
Mm-hmm.
he and I were at the same table
Oh, wow.
briefly. I'm going to say it. I outlasted him.
Okay. You outlasted quite a few people. Because
I love watching this kid play. He's caught my attention, this young man Joe. But I did outlast him.
You did.
I did.
I'm kind of really looking at Stanley. He's being very patient. He pushed, I think, that one time with Ace King, but he's been pretty patient as well. And he should be with Harvey to his left. He should be very careful. Harvey get a. Yeah, Arie wins a.
He gets the walk.
He gets the walk.
Yeah.
And a smile.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling to get a walk because you can play all day long and not get a walk. So it's an exhilarating feeling, even if you don't have a hand. If you win that pot,
If you to the left of Harvey and he's a small blind and he gives you the walk, all right, thank you, Harvey. Harvey's afraid of me. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fun to watch. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Go. Fold.
Oh, he raised? Oh, to 40. Arnie's got King 8. He's thinking about it.
I see. This is a situation I was talking about. Your card dead, and you look down and you see.
Yeah. See a pretty.
I mean, not that King 8 is great, but it looks better
compared to what you've been.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we got it all in.
Yeah. And Arnie was playing position, but Tony here.
He had to make a move.
And a big blind, and got King Queen. I mean, obviously that's the move you're making all day long. Unfortunately for Tony, he's going to run into pocket aces here. Now he's looking for a whole lot of picture cards. No letters, well, letters, but
right.
Picture cards with letters. Okay, there's a jack. He's in.
Now it's pretty much done.
Yeah, he's drawing dead now. Another jack, and there it is. Tony, unfortunately,
was eliminated, but he got it in with a good hand for when you're on the button, I believe.
He didn't have he didn't have much to work with.
So Tony's going to go out in 8th place, and he'll be taking home $1,750.
Well, congratulations to Tony.
Congratulations, sir.
Making the final table here at TCH. And now we are down to 7.
7. We're down to 7. I want to give a shout out and a good luck shout out to all the people making the trek to Vegas for the World Series, and wishing everybody good luck out there on your travels and your poker playing.
Definitely. It is that time of year again.
It is. It's here.
And I know you said you're going out.
Yeah, I'm gonna try a couple of events. I got my eye on a couple of events. I wanted to try to see if we can run deep. So I'm hoping for the best as well, because there's a certain tournament on my bucket list that I have not played, but truly want to play.
The main event?
The main event. Well, at least say I did it once.
Daryl, I would love to see you play the main event. I would love to see you at the final table.
Oh, that would be amazing.
And, I would jump on a plane. Here comes Joe. And I would fight tooth and nail to get into the room.
Oh my goodness!
To rail your final table. Elbow everybody, get out of the way.
God.
That's my boy Daryl.
That's what's up, man.
That would be.
that would be amazing.
That would be awesome.
That would be like a dream come true for real.
So here we have,
and the beauty of the World Series or poker in general is that, the pros are prolific. They got the money, the backing, but the truth of the matter is that anyone can win if you run good at the right time and play
smart. Yeah,
play smart.
Yeah.
Anybody could win.
All right, well, Joe's got it all in here.
Falsey's
405,000. Falsey, he's got two picture cards.
Yeah.
But what's concerning him is Joe's been awfully quiet over there.
Absolutely.
He hasn't, but he's going to make the call. He wasn't worried about. He's worried about. So he's not all that unhappy with what he's seeing from Joe here.
He's got 2 overs.
It's not as bad as he thought. It's right around the range. Maybe pocket 8s.
I mean,
pocket 10s, but pocket pairs are pocket pair. He still has 2 overs.
Right.
So Joe's tournament life on the line here. Falsey trying to build back on his comeback here.
Yeah, this would go.
And
there it is.
Wow, look at this. A full house
on the flop.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. On the flop.
A deuce or a queen.
Wow. He flops 2 kings and loses.
I mean, that hand's going.
What a double up for Joe.
Wow.
What a double up for Joe. That's an amazing flop.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Congratulations there.
Joe, that was pretty amazing.
I mean, with the way the cards are going against him,
it's a wonder that he's
still here.
Exactly.
But he's wow.
Oh my
That's
God.
Crazy.
That is crazy bad, man.
Falsey with the 9 lives, still here, C9.
Yeah,
Joe with the double up. Wow.
So he's completely doubled up 2 people and still sitting.
And still has more chips than a lot of the other players here.
That's incredible.
Arie with the kings again, and it is.
Was the winner you saw kings?
Wow. I'm still stunned over that last hand.
Yeah, that was pretty incredible flop.
I'd love to talk about Arnie's kings right now, but damn, I'm still stunned at that last hand.
Stanley's thinking about this with that ace-7 of clubs. It's suited.
Well, Stanley's getting a little impatient himself, too.
Yeah, he's been kind of card dead and quiet. He's been patient.
And he's
a
regular here.
He is a regular here. And, at some point, you have to get chips. That's the ultimate goal. And when you get these hands that are suited aces, even though it's not ace-king, ace-queen, that's...
I mean, sure, he's wishing that 7 was a little bit higher.
He makes the call.
He does make the call. He has a couple of clubs here.
Arnie has no clubs. This will go a long way for Arnie's stack if he can get the double up here.
Yeah. And it will devastate Stan's chances here.
Absolutely.
Or a bunch of clubs.
Uh-oh. Arnie's back up again.
With the stand up and the walk away.
We've seen what happened when he did that last time.
And there's the flop 8 high.
Oh, wow.
A 6 or an ace.
Those 4s.
4s are hot.
Yes, they are.
Stand looking for it. No, there it is.
The full house.
Arnie
back
River in the full house.
Nice.
Sit back down. There's the
stand
smile
up
on Arnie. There he is.
He's all smiles now. Wow.
And
good for Arnie. Good for Arnie.
That will put Stan on life support there.
Yeah, that's gonna.
Unfortunately for Stan, he's been extremely card dead.
Yep, and now he's basically the short stack at the table with 165,000 looks like left. So he's in the hot seat again for making a move.
And just to let everybody know, Harvey has moved into 2nd place in chips.
Sitting there quietly.
Well, yeah, he can sit there as quiet as he wants. Everybody knows who's sitting in seat 5. Go ahead. If you're going to if you're getting another slice, give me a slice too. That's it. Yeah. Okay, Harvey with a couple of 7s. Stan with a 7. Mike with King 10 here. Stan's going all in. Harvey makes the call. Now the action's on Mike. He wants to play, but he's just going to sit back, enjoy that elbow in the back there. Boston's going to make the call with the ace queen. Joe, I really don't see Joe making the call here. I really don't see him making a call at all with the ace five. Somebody's going to have a bigger ace than you, right, Joe? But maybe he's like in the clubs. All right, there it is. He gives it away. Paul's. All right. So Stan is all in. Unfortunately for him, Harvey's got 2 of his cards. Bosty does have the 2 big overcards. You got to like his chances here. Well, no help for. Well, no, Stan did hit the jack. He did hit the jack. Jacks and sixes.
Check.
Stan
gets the triple up.
All right, so everybody got to show their cards. Look at this.
He gets the triple up.
Stan taking it down. Looking for a jack.
There he goes.
And getting it.
Nice little triple up.
There you go. I would have bet money he wouldn't have survived that one.
That was a pretty tough win right there. I mean, he's had better hands than he wins with.
Yeah.
He didn't even look at his cards and triple up.
I mean, what was I going to look at? Something that might say fold.
Jack 7 says fold.
So, Daryl, they got the WPT, I think, was going on, and Danny Marks did real well.
Right.
I want to give a shout out, congratulate him.
For sure.
I just saw him. I didn't have a chance to talk to him. I was running behind. I did deal to him here towards the end of my day.
Definitely want to congratulate him. He did extremely well.
Yeah, congratulations to him. And I know he said I was listening. Because he was sitting there, he just sat down at the table when I got there. So I dealt to him for like maybe 10 minutes. But a lot of guys at the table were talking to him. And I think he's talking about going out to Vegas, and he's going to play the main event. So
I mean, he had to go. I think he actually played the WPT event.
Yeah.
Out there in Vegas, that's where they did the final table.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but he did extremely well. It's very nice to see people that you know and that you've seen and played with do well. I do.
All right. Well, here we have Stan all in again.
Doing the heater check.
Joe will lay it down.
He said he's doing a heater check.
Yeah. Yeah, so all the best of luck going out to Danny. And like you said, everybody else, I know Bart ran deep last year.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen him.
I
saw him in here.
I haven't seen much of Bart. I thought I assumed that he was out in Vegas, but he hasn't been on the tournament circuit as much as.
Well, I know.
Usual.
I know he does the hail thing.
Okay, yeah.
I know we've been.
The weather's been crazy, so he's probably been
he's
extremely busy.
Yeah, he's been busy with that.
Yeah, his roofing business is probably doing extremely well. Oh wow!
Life is all good in the world here for Michael. He's got the chips. He's getting the elbow in the back, and he's got aces. But they're not the same color there.
They're not the same color, but
so it's not perfect. But still.
Yeah.
He's going to raise it up. Stan.
You did well.
And there it is. Lego screen.
Lego will have a come apart. Must be nice to have the chip lead and wake up with aces again that got you to where you're at.
Arie, you'll be big wiser.
It is double down.
War Eagle. War damn eagle. Kick him in the butt, big blue. Hey.
Boom.
Not a fan.
What do you want to say?
150,000.
Yeah. I can't hear you.
Oh, giving a shout out to all the people in the chat. thank y'all for joining us. And I know the commentary is probably not on the level of Mr. Danny Marks and those technical guys, but we enjoy being in here and just having a good time, trying to learn a little something, and giving thanks for Mitch giving me the opportunity to be back in here again. Again, thank you.
Daryl, I love you having you in here.
Yeah.
You know.
And shouting out to your daughter, Brittany. Thank you for watching the baby and let me have a shot to be in here.
Yeah. Yeah, having Deuce here's it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I bet it is. I love my grandkids. They don't live here all locally in Dallas, but when I get to see them, it's really I really enjoy being around them because you know that's the future. So you're looking at the future. So you know. Are you going out to Vegas Mitch, during for any parts of the?
I know all I have to do is say, hey, Emily, you want to go to Vegas? And she'll be ordering the tickets and making reservations. But I mean, right now I'm just hanging out with my grandson. I haven't had. I mean, I've had some 5 minutes to look at, but you know, I haven't really looked at anything. But I'm sure there's something once he leaves.
Right.
Once he leaves, I'm going to take a look.
Okay.
And I do want to play the seniors event with you, and I do want to play with you.
I do too.
And I know we didn't make plans yet, but you know,
for sure.
Yeah, I'd really like to do that.
Yeah,
And JB says he loves the commentary. Appreciate that,
thank
JB.
You. Thank you, JB. I appreciate that.
But yeah, I liked the run I had the other day
that's
here.
Very exciting. I was happy.
Good.
I was happy for you.
Oh, the support I got from everybody here, Daryl, it was amazing. I was, I mean, it really meant a lot to me.
Absolutely, and I was just waiting. I didn't want to bother you anymore, but I was like, I think Mitch is actually going to make final table. And
I had my sights, man. I'm telling you, when I got here and on my first table, I was crushing it. I got up to 1.5 million, and the average was 500,000.
Oh yeah.
And I was feeling comfortable. I was feeling good. I was hitting cards.
Right.
And
I was pulling for you. I guarantee you. And most people who know you, I'm sure everybody was pulling for you.
Yeah. Well, I saw one of the guys that did make the final table. I think he was the first one that got knocked out. He was at my table, and I saw him the next day. And I said, "Hey, how'd you do?" He goes, "I made the final table." And I talked to him, and he gave me a lot of advice. And you know, and I knew when he told me what he was telling me, I'm like, yep. So I knew he was right. So I'm listening to him, and everybody's got great advice, and I love that. You know, they want to see me do well.
I saw him over at Social because I think he was playing over at Social.
Yeah.
Before he had to play the.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he had on like a yellow T-shirt.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah.
I
saw him over
forget
there
his
too.
name. All right, Stan here.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is trouble for Stan.
Oh my goodness. Michael wakes up with pocket aces again.
This time they are the same color.
They are the same
just
color.
Just pointing it out.
He raised to 100,000. What do you think, Mike? Oh my goodness.
Well, Michael's going to figure it. Michael, look, he's the kind of player. He's not just interested in Stan's chips.
Oh yeah, he's looking at.
He sees.
Yeah, he wants.
Falsey, he wants those chips. Yeah. He wants everybody's chips.
Yeah, he wants them all because
well,
he sees a position now where I can possibly knock out 2 or 3 people if somebody wakes up with good hands other than me.
So he's going to raise it up and hope that he gets the call from Falsey, which he won't.
Oh my God.
Look at Arie. Arnie's like, dude, come on.
3 times pocket aces.
Look, Arnie's like, dude, and Mike's like, shut up, man. You have pocket kings how many times? Leave me alone. Check his sleeves. JB's like, check his sleeves. All right, so Mike's got the aces. Stan looking for a jack. Oh! Michael,
goodness.
More aces now or a 9. Mike tried to avoid a 9 or an ace on the river, and he does. Wow, what a sweat. Always a sweat.
Michael
And
chips up
there
some
it
more.
is. Stan,
And Stan
who
goes out.
was card dead in the beginning and came alive, but unfortunately ran into the extremely hot and relaxed
Somewhere to be.
Michael, and he's going to go out at seventh,
I think sixth place, actually.
sixth.
Yeah, I believe Stan's going to go out sixth place for $2,245. That's not a bad little payday for a $400 entry, but I know he wanted more. But
Well,
nice job, Stan.
yeah, congratulations, Stan.
Very nice.
I like to watch his patience there, and that's the main thing. 2, 4, 6. No, he was seventh.
He was seventh.
Yeah, seventh. That's
I
what
thought I had announced it.
All right, let's see what it is. So seventh, 1950.
Yes, excuse me. Stanley's going to take 1950.
And Arie,
To 100,000.
Arnie's going to raise it up here with the ace queen.
Suited ace.
Arnie's got the seat and a half. He's between Harvey
And Michael.
and Michael.
He's in the catbird seat for sure.
And no doubt about that.
Ace would not be good here, but hopefully not clubs.
I got Tabitha. Who you pulling for, Tabitha? I missed that one.
Get him, bro.
Yeah, I guess the massage worked too. Yeah. If I was Arnie, I'd be like, wait, let's get that girl back over here.
No kidding.
Flop's going to come queen high. Arnie flopping top here.
Bet 175,000.
And he's going to lead out. Very happy with this flop.
No clubs for Michael, so I'm sure he's going to probably get away from this.
Thank you, Barney. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Hit the like button, everybody.
But Joe has a open-ended straight draw.
Yeah, she had some magic in those elbows.
She did.
Yeah.
175,000 for Joe to call. He's got an open-ended straight draw. I don't know if he gets away from this.
Harvey getting some love here in the chat.
He's counting it out.
Yeah, Joe with the open end here.
He's all in.
And there it is. Arnie going to snap call. Arnie in the lead here.
This would go a long way for giving Arnie some chips if he wins this pot.
We got a 60-40. Tabitha pulling out here for Michael here. That's who she pulled for.
Oh, wow.
Arnie, does he got the stand up here? He's not the one at risk though,
I'll
right?
say Arnie's not at risk at this point.
But still, I mean, if it's working.
Hey, stand up. I'd stand up.
Jeez.
Oh,
and there
God.
it is. Joe with the 9.
Makes the double up. Wow. Now that just put a little dent in Arnie's step right there. Joe is.
I'm telling you,
Joe
Arnie,
is tough.
Arnie battled back,
Yeah, he
patience and hard, and he's got this roller coaster ride he's on.
Yeah.
9 on the turn. Knocking Arnie back down.
Yeah, he got knocked down right there. Don't show the. Yeah, that put Arnie back at risk again now.
All right, Arnie under the gun here. Going to look down at a couple of picture cards.
That's
And he's going to raise it up here. Raise to 80. Michael, get out of the way. Looks like Harvey's going to get a walk here.
Paul's coming along for the ride.
Paul's already pot committed, I guess. He's going to
Suited 5-4.
he's going to make the call another 40,000.
Yeah.
He's going to try to sneak Harvey here. Looks like with the 5-4 suited. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
I saw it too. I was like, is he going to flop it straight?
Well, Harvey does have a king of heart.
Check.
Ace of spades.
That gives Paul a little gut shot.
Harvey's still in control of his hand. But if Paul can represent the ace here,
Check.
I want to see him represent the ace to see how Harvey played that.
Harvey might have went all the way over the top.
Well, he does have, you say, he does have the king of hearts here, so I didn't really see him folding. Yeah.
There it is.
Paul showed weakness, and Harvey
jumped all over it.
He saw that all day long.
Oh yeah, yeah. Again, we'd like to thank all 249 of y'all for your likes and chat in the chat. We're on hand number 40. The blinds are 20, 40, 40. We're down to 6 players. The action started out relatively slow, but has picked up as we've gone on. But really appreciate all y'all tuning in and watching a little TCH and hearing some amateur commentating. Mitch is more the professional. I'm more the amateur. But I enjoy being in here, and I thank y'all for the positive feedback. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We got Harvey with a 9-7, and Joe has 2 face cards, Queen Jack. He raised it to 85,000.
I got the job there because of my nice hair.
Yeah, okay, guys. Blinds are going to be 25, 50, 50, 25,000, 50, 50.
I want to take time out here.
Yeah.
I do it on occasion, but it's kind of gone to the wayside a little bit. But the job that these guys do here at TCH, the guys in the booth next to us, Cooper and
absolutely,
and Jake and Donovan and all these guys, the job they do is amazing.
I agree.
And damn near flawless, mistake free. These guys
week in and week out,
and it's amazing.
I totally agree, Mitch. And every chance I get when I see Cooper occasionally, I always try to tell them how great a job they do, because y'all put on an excellent production here week in and week out, and your dedication and your professionalism, it really shows in the show that you put on through the likes that you get from the people in the chat.
Yeah.
I always hear responses on how people enjoyed the show, and it's just a testament of how y'all put this show on week in and week out. So I'm applauding everybody, Coop, everybody in the booth, you, Jake, yeah, all you guys do an excellent job. So
we have
my hats off to you, because I know it's a commitment, it's a time-consuming thing, and you put forth that effort, and it's
yeah. Well, they do an excellent job.
Yeah.
And we've Rio Grande Valley.
Yeah,
David and the guys are working hard down there to get things going with the live stream down there, and I watch it a lot. I do. And I was fortunate enough to do some commentary for their first ever tournament that they streamed from Rio Grande Valley. It was very cool.
I remember that.
Yeah, so I was, I like that, and
it's always, I'm happy with the progression of the TCH brand, the card houses, that they put on a good product, and the people enjoy playing here, and it never seems to be a problem. I'm sure there's problems always associated with it, any type of business, but they seem to run it flawlessly, and I'm thankful that they put on this house for us to play in.
Yeah. While we were talking there, Arie was all in and took it down. So he's
okay. Well, that's a small victory after losing with
Joe with the straight.
Yeah,
hit the
Joe
straight
hit
there.
the straight. Yeah, that was.
He flopped top. Mitch giving a little shout out to you and me there. Appreciate that.
Oh. Well, thank you, sir, Mr. Mitchell. Appreciate the positive feedback, sir. Always a pleasure.
JB wants to know, how do people relax after a long day of poker like this?
Raised to 100,000.
Uh-oh. Harvey.
Uh-oh. Suited ace queen.
Fold. Call.
Uh-oh. Harvey and Frosty. Little heads up.
And there's 2 clubs for Harvey.
Yes.
Look at this.
Nice.
Frosty didn't really get much of anything there. Harvey's all over this flop.
Yes, he is.
Straight draw, flush draw.
Yeah, he's not getting
Yeah,
away from
2
that
overs.
hand. Yeah, he's not getting away from that hand.
Now we've made it perfectly clear on how good of a player Harvey is. But you know, Daryl, that could be someone's downfall. You know, when you come to a table like this, and everybody is aware
Right.
of the history that you have playing this game,
Right.
and how much of a solid player you are, it could
be detrimental
Yeah.
because I think the
Raised to
thought
100,000.
pattern might be that you can't have a good hand every single time that you go in or make a bet. I mean, you might have a good starting hand, but you can't hit every single flop. Now, sometimes people run that good, but more times than not, sometimes you try to buy pots.
Well, and he's raising up to, he's got a couple of 9s here, raising up to 100,000. But in situations like this, when you have a reputation like Harvey does, chances are no one's going to go up against you unless they got the stone cold nuts or even the second nuts.
Absolutely.
So they're going to make sure
They're
they're going to go up against you with the reputation that Harvey has.
Right.
They're going to make sure that they're solid.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that kind of limits to what Harvey can do, because if he's as smart as I think he is, and I know he is, he knows that, well, I know these guys they're folding to me.
Right.
And now, hopefully he can use that to his advantage.
And I know he has to think that when he raises and most people fold, and then when you eventually do get someone who calls you, it's got to give him some pause too to think, okay.
Yeah, well,
they're not calling with nothing.
I raised for the last hour, and every time I did, they just fold, and all of a sudden,
you got a call.
Oh, okay. So I mean,
it worked both ways, but it's nice to have a little history, little background to make people aware of your proud.
So you get a little respect.
A little bit of respect ain't bad.
And Harvey definitely has that.
He does
at any table.
Absolutely, he's definitely known in the poker circle around
in the Dallas area.
I
No doubt about
guarantee you.
it. Oh yeah,
guarantee you. There are a lot of tournaments. I've actually been at final table with Harvey a couple of times, and sometimes they negotiate a chop.
Yeah,
Harvey is not a chopping type person.
Yeah,
he wants it all.
There it is. And I saw Derek today. Derek was over to last night, and he is not a fan of the chop.
Yeah.
Derek is not a fan of the chop. And I've learned a lot from these guys. Guys like Lego and Tejas.
Yeah.
And Derek. I've learned a lot from these guys, and I love that. I love that.
Yeah, I always try to. I've learned more, and sometimes if you really want to win the big one or the biggest stage, you do have to get to a point where you know how to play heads-up poker against somebody and how to navigate your way to sustain that play and not just get run over. You know what I'm saying? So at some point you do have to, if you want to win the big one, you have to play until the end.
Well, here we have the chip stack. Michael is in the lead in a big way. Joe's moved into second place. Arnie's still bringing up that he's going to have to do something quick here.
He's at the critical mode now.
He's got 110,000, and we try to be. We try not to be, show any favoritism here in the booth, but we all love Arnie.
Yeah, Arnie he's a great guy, and I definitely respect him. And not only to the players, I also want to give a little shout out to all the tournament directors: Donovan, Felipe, Devin.
Yeah,
and
Devin's come a long way in a short time.
Oh, he has, and so is who's the young lady, the other supervisor.
Oh, what is her?
I just drew a blank, and I know I know her well. But all of the new tournament directors have done a fantastic job in running these daily tournaments,
Yeah.
and very happy with some of the changes TCA has made in the tournament realm because I really enjoy playing tournaments myself personally, and I talk to a lot of people and they like it as well. But uh, they've done a fantastic. Arnie's all in. Arnie shoved his stack in with Queen 8,
Well, blinds are coming around, and
and yeah, he's going to have to make. And Paul's all in with 265. So Arnie's ahead right now for the moment.
his also is Artie's tournament life on the line here. Paul does have him covered. Let's see if Arnie let's see if he gets to stand up. His tournament life is on the line.
He's not standing up.
Well, hold on. Arnie, you gonna stand up?
What are you doing? You've been winning every time you stood up.
All right, here it is. The queen
And
on
he
the flop.
Arnie flops it. I guess he didn't feel the need to get up.
And that is it. It's over. Artie taking it down, doubling up.
There he is, double up. The man with 9 lives.
Here we are at the final table, or as it is to Arnie, a roller coaster ride. He's up and down
Up
here.
and down, but he's still sitting.
He probably said, "Out of hell with it. It is what it is."
Oh, how you doing, Mr. Tejas? Nice to see you in the chat,
Jen,
sir.
that's her name.
Jen.
I was drawing
Yes.
a blank too. I hope.
Where did you see? Oh, Jen. Yeah, the Tejas. Yeah, yeah. You're correct, Tejas. Thank you. And good evening to you, sir.
Tejas, who you like in the final 6 here?
The prolific Saturday tournament guru, Mr. Tejas himself.
I'm telling you, I would love to know how I can find out how many final table appearances he has.
It's incredible.
Like 3,000 maybe?
It's insane. This man is like Mr. Automatic on Saturday.
All right, looks like Fosty's going to get a 2-pair here. Michael's got a little piece of it, but Michael's bet looks like Fosty's going to come on over the top. Michael's going to say, I was just kidding.
Yeah.
I was just kidding.
Shooting at. I'm trying to be a bully.
I just try to see where you was.
Yeah.
I got you. I was just kidding.
By the way, I paid you back with my chips on that cigarette.
Oh, now Arnie's in there. He's talking now.
Yeah.
That's the happy Arnie we know right there. He's
Let me double check. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
5-3. Yeah, I was just kidding.
just kidding.
A prolific viewer from home. I wonder, did you see Tejas here today? Did he play?
I did not. Well, I did see him earlier.
Tejas, you have any? He still hasn't answered my first question.
Yeah, I know.
You have any plans to go out to Vegas? I don't think he's a Vegas kind of
I
guy.
don't know. He's kind of got a nice little run going here. I don't know if he's.
There's Tejas. Harvey's stretching it out. He's getting ready. Harvey's getting ready. He's got work to do. Look at this, Daryl. You're getting a little love here
190,000.
from JB3.
Ah, my God.
Oh wow!
Second,
Thank you, JB. I'm not quite sure what to say, but thank you.
second most cashes in 2024.
How about ace? Hey, it's chopping. It's most like it's chopping. I mean, all high cards are chop. I mean, y'all just have an 8 and it's like a chop.
Thank you so much, JB. Appreciate it.
All right, so we have an all in here. Paul all in.
He hits the 3 and
It's the
oh,
8. And Paul
just like that.
going to double up through Joe.
And Joe's been winning his all-ins pretty much. So
I mean, has anybody been more quiet than Paul
Paul's been
at
pretty
the
quiet.
final table?
He has been pretty quiet.
You know why? He's not getting anything. He's not getting
It's hard to play when you ain't getting nothing. It's painful actually when you're sitting there.
Kind of like
and
me
watch.
the other night when I changed tables. Ugh,
It's a heartbreaking feeling when you're sitting there and you started with chips and you slowly see them dwindle down by the blinds.
Yeah. So Paul, he's looking for some help here. Which, by the way, did I tell you what hand it was that I busted out of the tournament with?
I don't think you did.
Yeah.
Oh, it don't. Wait a minute. Let me guess. Hold on.
Yeah, okay.
Let me add some excitement to this commentary. I can think of 2 cards and a color that come to mind.
Well, they weren't the same color. They were the same number, but they weren't the same color.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say it was 2 10s.
It was. Yeah. Okay, here we go. There's a couple of 10s right there with a couple of jacks. Boss is going to take it down. Yeah, a couple of 10s. I was card dead. And was bleeding chips when I shouldn't have. And that's, it was a lot of fun.
Well, hey, ADHD, shouts out to you. Thank you for the props, the compliment. Thank you so much.
I agree, Tejas. The talent rate, Arie with Queen 10, he's going to get out of the way.
That is a very correct statement, Mr. Tejas. I promise you.
Yeah.
The talent level in this poker house is incredible. You have to be extremely lucky because a lot of people know the game and know the strategy behind the game. So you have to be extremely lucky to
Harvey just went all in.
He did go all in
against Joe.
Oh wow. And
Joe's going to get out of the way. See?
That respect level is tremendous.
I'm telling you.
Goes a long way when you got
I'm telling you. I have no doubts, if 5 years from now we see Harvey at the main event, the final table at the main event.
It would not surprise me.
It'd be more surprising with the next 10 years we don't see him there.
Absolutely,
for me.
He's sort of like the.
But there's a lot of young, great players.
There are.
There's a lot of young, great players here.
All over the whole country because people converge in Vegas because everybody knows the game and just hoping to be that one that runs true and good to make it to final table.
All right, we have Paul going all in here. He'll take it down. Now, we do have a lot of great young players here.
We are.
Cashman is one. I was dealing to the young man today. And, the young man's amazing. But a lot of these young guys, they don't play tournaments. And Harvey, he's one of those guys that can play both.
Absolutely.
And he does focus a lot, And
he's dedicated his time and trying to improve his craft because he takes it very seriously when he plays. He's a very serious kind of guy. I mean, he's cordial, but you can believe he's watching every aspect of what's going on at the table. I can promise you.
Very respectful young man.
Oh, absolutely.
Harvey is, yeah.
I'd like to congratulate him also on, he recently graduated from SMU. He's an SMU graduate. Very accomplished young man.
We need more people, more young people like him.
It's a beauty to see and watch when someone is accomplished, but they don't get the big head and think that, they're still the same person and still cordial and respectful. Because he spoke to me when I walked up. He saw me. He's like, "Hey, what's going on, Daryl?"
Yeah. Proper upbringing. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Proper upbringing.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. I do. But it's just nice because, a lot of...
All right, Arie. All right, we got an all-in here.
Arnie's all in?
He's hitting a 6. Arnie's hitting a 6 against Michael. Looking to avoid a 4, a 9, or a queen, and he does.
Michael. No, Arnie's back in the house.
Arie.
Coming back up.
The roller coaster ride does continue.
He's coming back up. There's that smile.
I'm getting ready to.
You got some of Michael's chips.
I'm getting ready to hear. I can't wait. He's about ready to say I'm getting too old for this because it's like he's up and down. He's up and down. He loves it though. He loves it.
Have no choice but to
Which one? Chip lead by Cornwalls.
Yeah, no, that was Chip's usual. Queen 9 is never good.
I agree with you, Mark. It's very, I'm not going to say intimidating, but you are very much aware of his poker prowess when you see him coming, and you have to take notice.
Yeah, I mean,
as well as yourself, Mark. I have to compliment you on your poker. You've made it to the final table on many big events, and
he's a double digits.
Absolutely. Mark is very much the accomplished poker player, and I applaud you, sir. You pretty remarkable, I have to say, without a doubt.
Yeah. And Harvey, as young as he is, if he were to lose a big hand, you never see him panic.
No.
Because
Mark's the same way as that.
Definitely.
I promise you.
But Mark's, he's older. Harvey's,
he's a young man, so
still cutting teeth. This kid. I hope he doesn't get offended by that.
Harvey,
he knows.
He knows you just
it.
Exactly.
All right, Paul, all in here.
All in with
Joe.
Yeah, he's got a pair of threes. He's
got a pair of threes now. See, the thing here is, if I were Joe, I'd be thinking, okay, we're getting down 6 players.
Yeah, am I willing to risk?
I don't really expect any. He doesn't necessarily expect to see Ace King. 2 picture cards would be. If Paul were to turn over 2 picture cards,
right.
Joe would be okay. Now they're getting down, so he's not surprised by the Ace 7.
Right.
He's just happy he doesn't have a bigger hand.
Exactly.
Like
he could have took much. Yeah, he could have just had a bigger pair to begin with.
Yeah. So Joe is. Paul's right where Joe was hoping that he would be, and there it is, the 7. Paul hits the 7,
and another 7.
Looking for a 3.
Well, that's a nice little double up right there.
And there it is. I mean, I don't. I don't mind the call by Joe there, and when Paul turned over his cards, Joe was probably happy, not only because he didn't have a bigger pair, but because he was where he thought he was.
Absolutely, he was ahead pre-flop with his pair.
Okay, you're exactly about where I thought you would be, and now I just have to
avoid a whole bunch.
Yeah. So.
And unfortunately for him, he did not avoid it.
Yeah, unfortunately, 7-7. Yeah, so
1 would have been enough, but 2 made it even more.
I know. Yeah, just to make sure. Aren't you going to look down at King 8 here?
Suited.
And get out of the way.
He's getting a little bit more selective.
Well, Uh-oh. There they are.
There we go.
They are.
They popped up.
Everyone
knows what Mitch's favorite hand is.
Yeah. Getting back to Arie. Arie knows he's played this game long enough. He knows where he is.
Oh, absolutely.
And he knows how to play. When he was short stacked, he had to force the issue. So, he's still a little short, but he does. He's not on life support.
Yeah.
He can show a little bit of patience right now.
Right. It's not with the blinds at 25,000, 50-50. I mean, you got to do something pretty soon. But
time is running out. Yeah. But a little while ago, it was really bad.
Right.
And
raised from 100,000 forward.
Arie can hang with these youngsters.
Oh, he can.
How are we going to raise it up here? Ace 6 of hearts. Paul making the call. We're going to flop here. They both hit an ace.
Bet 75
Harvey still has a slight edge here, but a chop, a possible chop is likely here. Well, now there's more outs for Harvey, who does have a couple of hearts here.
Check. Check.
A king of diamonds on the river. That would be a chop
75,000.
unless one can get the other off, and that's not going to happen off the hand. Then we'll look down and see that it is a chop, and we'll chop it up. Guys, we've got 261 of you watching. The hand number 59 here. Who you guys pulling for? We have Joe here in seat 1, Paul in seat 2, Harvey there in seat 5, Arie, fan favorite there, Arie in seat 6, Michael in seat 8, and Frosty in seat 9. Guys, who you pulling for tonight? We're down to the final 6. Dane in the box here again tonight. Last week I think we had, who did we have? I know it wasn't Brittany. Who did we have? Johnny. We had Johnny in the box last week. Arie all in here with a couple of 8s. Michael, get out of the way. Frosty's out of the way. Joe and Paul. Harvey the last one. And now the diamond showed. That might affect Harvey's decision here, who has a couple of diamonds.
410,000.
Harvey wants to count there. 410 might be just a little bit too much for Arie to risk here. He's not looking to. He does want to build up a chip stack here, but I think he's got to have something a little better. Yeah, a little better than King 8. And he just saw a diamond, which takes away one of his outs there. Was exposed. So let's see what else we got going on here, guys. Guys, by the way, in case you're listening and you're a cash player here in the Dallas area, we do have everybody's favorite 9 for 99 going on again all this month at both locations. We'll get it going here. I think I got it. Let me look. I'll find it here. I'll find it. Frosty here is going to raise it up with the 5-3 offsuit. Trying to push people around, and he will. He'll take it down here. Guys, like I was saying, here it is. We do have the 9 for 99 going on again here in the month of June, all the way through the 30th at both Las Colinas and Dallas area. So, guys, once a day per location. So make sure
get you some hours.
Yeah, it's a fan favorite. Those guys like it.
I'd like to see some of the locations for some of the people in the chat where we tuning in from.
All right. Well, okay. Well, Harvey has got the button. We'll see what he's going to do with this, and then we'll after this hand, we'll bring it up.
Okay.
Because I like doing that myself.
Oh, yeah. It's always nice to see where people are listening from. Because myself, I've been in like California and picked it up and watched. So.
Raised to 175,000.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Mike gonna raise it up here with the old King Deuce of Diamonds. And see, that's why he's at the final table. He can do that.
Cool.
I don't know if I can raise it up with King Deuce Diamond.
Yeah, but it don't hurt when you have 2.5 million.
Yeah, and that's what the guy was telling me. He goes, he said when you came to the table, man, you had a big chip lead. He said
Oh, wow.
Well, no diamonds, but a king here for both players. Harvey with a king, Michael with a king. Harvey with the bigger king.
60,000.
Now see here, Michael has a king too, but his is really small,
Really small. He's not.
and he can get away from this because of the clubs and the 2.
Call.
This just
But
gives Harvey
Harvey
pause.
with the call.
Yeah.
So Mike might be thinking Harvey's got a club, and that's going to end the hand right there.
This-
Well, let's see. Whoever. Okay, so Mike's first to act.
yeah,
now, if
Harvey
he-
might have to think about this king.
Well, I don't think Mike's going to bet here. Now, if he does, I think he can get Harvey off. But he's
Michael's
already
pretty.
He's already
pretty.
thought.
He's pretty aggressive.
Yeah, he is. But he's already put Harvey on the club draw.
Bet
And this is next level poker right here.
Oh, absolutely. See that?
You know,
That's
that's amazing.
that is amazing because I kind
Could,
of
could
thought.
you could you have done that play? Could you have made a bet there?
I don't know if I could have made that bet.
Well, with this chip lead. But see, the thing is,
That's the difference.
but see, it's going up against Harvey.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't do that.
Because if he comes over the top, now the money that you just put in there is
I'm
lost.
giving it to Harvey, and
You
that's the
fold.
last thing I want to do at this
Yeah,
table.
yeah.
I don't want to give that kid chips. You know,
Yeah, because if Harvey comes over the top, I can assure you Michael
I'm
would have
telling you,
folded that hand.
I'm telling you, you know, this is why Mike gets at the final table like this
He's
because
tough. He's tough. He knows the only way he possibly could win that hand was with his kicker was to do exactly what he did.
well, he bet on the flop, and Harvey made the call, which would have told me if I was Mike that he's got a club.
Absolutely. I would have been thinking
Because
that.
Mike doesn't have a club,
He has none.
and the club comes, and he still leaves out.
You know, that's the power of the chip stack right there at its finest.
Yeah. Well, here we go. We have Adrian, and I wanted to bring this up. Somebody told me Adrian dropped. Did you see any cupcakes?
Cupcakes. Did you say cupcakes?
Somebody told me that there was some cupcake stuff around here. Adrian
wow.
dropped off some cupcakes.
Oh, I missed the
I
cupcakes.
didn't see any
I didn't see
cupcakes.
no cupcakes. I'm a cupcake kind of spotting guy.
Well, you know,
for this hand,
Doublicious
What up,
cupcakes are
Adrian?
top notch. And we both got here. Well, I got here kind of late.
I was here early enough to see cupcakes if they were here.
And somebody thieved our cupcakes.
Saying, congratulations again to Adrian, to him and his wife on. They had a new baby a few months back.
Well, congratulations. Yeah.
Baby is doing well, and I just want to give a shout out to Adrian and his wife and say what's up.
You didn't see no cupcake stuff?
I didn't see no cupcakes,
All right.
but he knows I
I'm
love.
gonna find
He
out.
knows I love cupcakes, but
I'm gonna find out. All right, Mike's got a king queen here. He's gonna raise it up. He's gonna just push people. You know, he.
oh wow, oh yeah, he's throwing his weight around now.
Yeah. He's saying next week. Maybe,
Oh. Well, thanks for the shout out, Adrian.
yeah.
We appreciate you.
Dubalicious cupcakes are top
Dubalicious,
notch.
Dubalicious cupcakes, pies, cakes. Let me just say, I've tried them all.
You know what I did? He brought. It was a couple weeks ago. He brought in a box of cupcakes. I posted a picture on Facebook. Dude, I'm not lying. They're knocking on the door.
Oh wow, where them cupcakes?
I got one cupcake. You get like 8. They're knocking on the door. Mitch, where's the cupcakes? Get up off the cupcakes.
You should have put it on Facebook.
Yeah, I won't do that again. I won't do that again.
all in. Call.
JB's having cupcakes.
We got an all in from Joe.
Joe's all in with 10-5 here.
Tournament Tournament life at stake.
Paul's going to make the call
Paul did make the call.
with the King 10 suited. See, this is what I'm talking about.
There you go.
See, if it's a full table, you don't make that call.
No, you don't make
But
that
now
call.
you know. And this is another thing I'm starting to learn now, you know. And there it is, a king on the flop. A queen giving him ass with the 10.
Oh, or a 9.
6 of hearts.
Well, that does it for Joe. He gave it a good run.
Well, there it is. You know, I still am a fan of this young man, and you know, he is new to the area. What's he taking home, Daryl? Let's see. What is he taking
He went
home?
out 6th place, so Joe was going to take home nice little total of $2,245.
Well, there it is, guys. We do have 100, as you can see, 170 entries today. Total prize pool of $56,100.
Nice.
And Joe's got a piece of that. And again, I am a fan of this young man. He is
He's
relatively new to the area and already
making a showing at the final table.
making people take notice. So no doubt we'll be seeing this young man back again. Did I mention that I played at the table with him and I outlasted him last week?
You did mention that.
But I am a fan. So,
JB, I bet that was a good cupcake from Central Market. I bet it was.
So now we are down to 5. Guys, we were talking about a little while ago. Let us know, guys. Where are you listening from?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you're from here in the Dallas area, you know, we have some people back in Baltimore. You know, I got
your friend.
I got some cousins.
Yeah.
I got some
I
cousins.
met your good friend from Baltimore who was up here when the big tournament the last time.
Oh, Tim?
Yeah,
Timmy,
yeah.
He listens once in a while. Yeah, he's a bigger friend of Brittany. He loves Brittany. They go back a long way. So when she's on, he likes to listen. I know.
Nice.
All right. All right, the flop's going to come 10 high here.
Broward County, Florida. Nice. How you doing, Joker? Welcome to the show of TCH Live here right from Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
Appreciate you tuning in.
Are you from, you're not from Dallas, right?
I did most of my growing up in East Coast, New Jersey.
Yeah, that's right. We talked.
Yeah, we talked, little East Coast thing, Delaware,
Delaware, yeah.
There we go.
I know where New Jersey is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. NYC, the toilet of. What's up, New York City?
New York City there. I see. Oh, there's Germany.
Oh, wow.
Harvey getting some love from Germany.
Oh, wow.
Cheers. That's a bar up in up in Boston. Yeah.
Yeah, who could
The
forget about Cheers?
Bull and Finch, I think is that what it is? The restaurant.
Yeah.
I've been to Cheers many times. Well, it's right down the street from Fenway.
Once upon a time, I lived in Germany too.
Lived
in Bitburg, Germany.
Sesame Street.
Almost like Bitburg. Now he'll make a response to that if he's from Germany.
I didn't mean to offend anybody. It was a joke.
Yeah, I believe it was pronounced Bitburg.
So
many years ago.
Broward County, Florida. My kids just moved here from Florida.
Oh, okay.
They were down in the Tampa area.
I love going down to. I've been to Orlando. I haven't been to a lot of places in Florida, but I want to go more. I've been to Orlando and I've been to Fort Lauderdale, but never Miami or some of the other places. I like fishing, so Florida's kind of like a.
Wait. Is Paul getting in the hand? Does he have a hand?
Oh, wow. Ace 10.
Paul raising up here.
He is.
I'm telling you, I got to start pulling for Paul because this guy, the patience is unreal, and he's laddering up, so good for him. But Damon, it's time to give the man a hand.
He is.
So let's see, we've got the.
Where else we got? Westport, Washington.
Fayetteville, Arkansas, came down for the weekend.
Nice.
But unfortunately, Billy didn't have any luck in the tournament. Better luck next time. Westport, Washington.
Well,
Enjoy being seasick. Let's see what we got here. Massachusetts. That's JB. He's a Boston guy.
Yeah. Well, I guess he's probably rooting for the Boston Celtics during this. Here we go.
Paul finally getting somewhat of a hand, and unfortunately for him, he's gonna run into a brick wall that is Harvey. With the ace king here, Harvey. Did he just say raise?
I believe he just said
raise.
raise. 500,000.
And I see Paul.
He's pausing with good cause.
Well, he's built up a chip stack here,
Yes, he has.
and he got out of the Harvey's way there. So let's see where else from Massachusetts.
We appreciate everyone tuning in to us here at TCH, and thank you for your
Germany.
comments and likes.
I don't. There you go.
Thank everybody for all the likes and tuning in to hear us here at TCH. We appreciate
There's Oregon. There's Baltimore. There's my people back in Baltimore.
There we go. Flower Mound.
Watching his
There we
brother-in-law Mike.
All in.
Hello, Flower Mound.
Flower Mound.
Fort Worth.
Fort Worth. What else we got here?
Nice. I can't even pronounce that word right there.
Yeah, I think is that China?
I'm not quite sure where that is.
What the heck? What is Boston? I don't know what that is.
Boston.
I don't know what that is above Boston. I can't. That's
Yeah, that's expialidocious, and I can't spell it either.
They're from Boston. Go Red Sox.
Forward. All in.
Hey, what's up, ADHD? Appreciate the shout out. Thank you, sir. Quite amazing. Appreciate the compliment, sir.
Wow, you gotta love that.
Hey, that's
They love
pretty
us.
amazing.
Thank you, ADHD.
That's what's up. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Oh, JB, you see, you had to bring it up.
There's Fossey all in.
Bossy's all in.
The tournament once chip leader is all in.
All right.
See my ace queen.
Paul, who has sat back quietly, laddering up, building up, got his own wall. He is
My hands weren't always.
now got
got a
Fossey
suited
covered.
ace.
Paul looking for an 8 or diamonds here.
Or a chop. I mean,
Fossey just trying to hold on. He's got the stand-up equity here.
He does.
And there it is. Ace Queen still good. No diamonds. All right.
4 for the chop.
A chop or an 8. No, it's a 9. Fossey's Queen
Gets the double.
will hold
so close.
for Lauderdale
Ace queen won.
in Broward
I've
County.
lost like 3 ace queen. It's the first time
Celtics in 6. Oh boy.
You know, the last 2 days early when I went into work,
you watch the video.
a lot of players are giving me some stats. They know I'm a Red Sox fan.
Right?
They know I'm from the East Coast.
Right.
A lot of them
Why
think,
you not rooting for Boston?
a lot of them think I'm from Boston. I'm like, no. They're like, well, you're pulling for the Celtics. I said, no. I'm not really a basketball. I don't watch basketball that much.
Right.
I said, I'm more of a baseball, football, maybe a little bit of hockey. You know, when I was a kid, we used to watch a lot of hockey. Well, we never really got into it. You know why, Daryl? We couldn't pronounce the guys' names.
You're absolutely right.
It's so true.
And you know, when you're from the East Coast, hockey is like
it
huge.
is. It's pretty big over there.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's like college football here. Well, not that big. The college
But-
football is huge here.
Oh, you better believe it. You
Oh,
better believe it.
yeah.
High school football is big here.
Yeah. When Oklahoma was playing Texas, I didn't know what the hell's going on. Everybody's going at each other. They're like, you could feel the electricity. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? They're like,
Wow.
the game.
Michael's woken up with a pair of 4s, and 4s have been hot on this board. But
Yeah. Early on.
Fossey's got two pitcher cards, so he might make this call.
Well, he doesn't want.
He's tired of tangling with Michael.
Yeah, he doesn't want to tangle with Mike. He
Michael's
doesn't want
broken.
to tangle.
Yeah, I
He's
don't
like,
blame
you know
him.
what? I don't want to mess with you no more.
I gave you all of my chips. I'm looking at all
Yeah.
my chips over there in your stack.
Yeah, so he doesn't want. You can see. I mean, he's playing it cool, but he's a little frustrated.
Oh, absolutely. I understand that frustration because when you at one point were the overwhelming chip
Yeah.
leader,
Yeah,
and then to lose it all in one hand is deflating.
yeah,
And then double up more than one person.
yeah, and he's still here.
And he's still here.
here.
Though. Yeah, he's still here.
Guys, we got 258 of you tuning in and watching. We do appreciate that here. You have Mitch Lloyd and Daryl Sample here in the booth.
In the booth. Thank
Texas
y'all.
Card House, Dallas, Texas, Saturday night, guys.
Then give me breaks, right?
You got
Down to who we have here? We down to the final 6. Who do we have here, Daryl? Who was
Well,
seat 1?
Seat 1 we got, well, we lost Joe. He was in seat 1 initially. So
Oh, okay. So then we have Paul.
we got Paul. We got Harvey. We got Arie.
There's Arie.
And we got Michael. And we got Frosty.
There it is. Guys, who you pulling for?
Yeah.
You know, I can understand. Harvey's very popular young man.
He is. We've tooted his horn a little bit.
And I can understand the love in the chat. But where's the love for Arie?
I'm loving Arie. I have to give him a big shout out.
Where is the love for Arie? Arnie's all in.
Oh, he stood up this time though.
Oh, there's your 9 lives right there.
Check.
Arie all in.
Oh, he's got the high end.
There's a jack for Arie.
Arnie, the 9 lives Arnie there. He stood up this time.
And the
2
10. 2 pair.
Arnie. 9 lives Arnie.
Nah, Harvey's got a straight.
Oh, he does have the straight.
Harvey's got the straight. 7, 8, 9, 10 jack.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you didn't want to see the
I didn't even see that. Harvey does have the straight. So Arnie's going to go out in 5th place.
Wow.
He's eliminated. Had 2 pair too.
Harvey with the straight. If Arie doesn't hit the 2 pair, Harvey doesn't get a straight. Arie wins.
Yeah.
And there it is, guys. You see Arie, and that's Arie right there,
Yeah,
guys.
still being
Congratulations,
cordial, glad with
everybody.
the rest of the people at the
That's-
table.
You know, that
No
is-
frustration after
Yeah.
making 2 pair. He's a good guy. He's
And
a
I have
great
no
guy.
doubts we go out here, Arnie's going to be at the cash table playing, having a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. So Arnie's going to leave in 5th place, taking home $27.05, $2,705.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations, Arnie. Great tournament, sir.
It's always a pleasure to see Arnie at the
It
final
is.
table.
And he's been here a few times. It's
Yeah.
not his first rodeo.
Oh, yeah. No, he's in double digits.
Yeah, it's not his first. It's not
It's a
his first rodeo at
Yeah.
all.
Arnie's in double digits here.
Well, we started with 9 and we are down to 4. So,
All right, it's
there still may be
Raise
time to.
uh,
The way this is going.
150,000.
the 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
You think?
I don't know. There's not that many people and there's still time. But I know you've done well in that when you jumped in late. You've done pretty well in that as well.
Yeah, I have.
All right, heads up.
Okay, so Megan's got Paul here, pulling for his. Arnie Arnie there. Okay, good. Okay.
Great job, Arnie.
Yeah, it looks like the favorite here tonight is Harvey.
He said, I think Paul is my favorite.
Yeah.
Megan.
125,000.
Paul's been very patient. He's chipped up rather nicely as well.
I'm going to open up another Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, Michael has a pretty overwhelming chip lead at the moment on the table. And I'm quite sure he's not even kind of talk about chopping at this point. Not with that chip lead.
Oh, looks like not everybody is a Harvey fan.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
that's a topic I want to bring up too. Is
okay.
Is there a protocol on tipping poker wise that you know of? Is there a protocol?
I like 75%.
Good answer.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Obviously, guys, I'm kidding. You mean in a?
I mean,
you mean in a tournament?
in a tournament,
If you
yeah,
get,
yeah. I mean, if there's no chop and a gentleman wins $15,000 on a $400 buy-in, is there a protocol? I mean, as to what's an appropriate, what you think is an appropriate tip? I mean, any tip is appreciated because
Of
nothing
course.
that you have to do. But I'm just wondering it for my own personal knowledge.
Well, I'll get to that after a minute. Right now, we have some hand brew
Oh
here.
wow.
Both these guys have a heart. I want to see how this hand goes through here. Paul wants to tread lightly. He doesn't want to go anywhere, but he doesn't know what to do right here, right now,
Yeah,
because
because this heart is not very small. When there's an ace and a king out there, there's only one,
he wants to see. Wow!
and
Wow!
there's only one that can
Wow!
beat him.
I
Oh wow.
love it. I love it.
And he has the straight draw as well.
You know, for me, if I were Paul right here, see, he went all in. He's taking the pot down. Me, I'm trying to figure out a way.
To get a full double.
I
up.
want to see the river as cheaply as possible. Paul went the other way. He goes, to hell with the river.
I want to take it down right
I'm taking
now.
it down right now.
Because there's only one card out there that can beat him if a heart comes.
Yeah, so he did have, you know, but
I understand taking
you
down
know,
a pot right
so,
now.
I mean, he,
Especially when you're against a chip leader.
yeah,
Because
and that's what I'm saying. At that point there, if I would go all in like he did right there, I'm putting my tournament life on the line.
I'm quite sure that if Michael would have had the lead on that, he would have made the bet big enough that it would have cost him all of his chips. So now Paul's got to think about it.
And that's what Paul's doing. He's like, well, if I check here, then he's going to take the lead. He's going to go all in, and I'm going to lose the pot that's already out there.
Right.
So I don't want to lose any more chips. I want to take that. So I mean,
Take it right now.
I
Be
would
done
love
with
to ask him what he was thinking there because
Yeah,
I
'cause
want to
that-
know. He took the pot down. He did well.
it was good that he was the lead instead of having to follow Michael's lead. Because I don't think he could have made the call if Michael had said, I'm all in before him. I don't know if he can make that call.
Oh, Mike's son. Who's all in? I heard somebody say all in.
I think Paul said all in.
Or
Oh, he folds?
he did. He must have Paul with all. Yeah, that's the all in button.
Yeah.
So Mike's son
Oh,
is tuning in.
okay.
Mark here. Protocol is 2.5% to 3% of a win.
Okay, Mark would know.
Slick Rick, Harvey's knocking out a good man. No justice in the world. Talking about Arie. So I know Slick Rick is very familiar with Harvey. I'm glad to see the youngster, because Slick Rick is closer to Harvey's age. Harvey's taking a break from the table, looks like,
Okay.
in the small blind, no doubt.
Right.
I don't know if I do that.
And Mark, thanks for that information on that. I really was kind of, I mean,
Yeah,
I like to
Slick
think
Rick,
that
Slick Rick backing him up. I still say 75% there. No,
see,
you're
you can
not-
learn all
you're not
kind of
buying
things.
it.
You know, they say you can't teach a old dog new tricks, but you can still learn things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Oh, yeah.
gathering this information and still learning. So, thank you guys. I appreciate that.
Yeah, so there it is. I mean, like you said, any tip is appreciated.
Yeah, for sure.
You
But
know.
you don't want to get that look on your face when you when you tip
Yeah.
and they look at you like, really? And you know what that means when you get
Yeah.
that look.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
there
yeah.
is a look when you've been, so to speak, inadequate.
I've been in Texas for 3 years, and the players have treated me very nicely.
Right.
I'm very happy with it. One place that I will not deal is Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
It's just I had a chance to go to Vegas or come here,
175.
and you don't want to go to Vegas because you have to deal with people on vacation and they don't care.
Right.
Because they're not going to see you tomorrow. You deal with
Exactly.
different people all the time. Here you deal with the same people all the time. You develop a relationship, like for instance, you and I.
Absolutely.
And that's what I wanted. And you know, I brought my 3 kids here.
Yeah, and I've met them, and they're amazing.
Yeah.
I have to say you did a fantastic job with your children because they're
they're-
very
they're-
well respected human beings, and that was my job as a dad too. I wanted my children to be positive people in the world. When people met them, I want them to show some that their parents cared about who they became.
Right.
And my children are that, and so I'm very proud of that. That's probably my greatest achievement is my children.
Yeah, me too. JB's like, don't eat it. So unknown, it's not his son. I thought that he was saying he was pulling for his dad.
Oh, he said, I am not his.
Well, let me see. Let me go back up.
I thought it said I'm cheering for my dad. That's what.
That's what I thought it said.
I thought I read that too.
Maybe I misread.
Better.
Where is it?
I thought I saw it says
Okay.
rooting from turning in and sending good luck to my dad,
Mike.
I'm not sure if there's another Mike, or if they're using falsely, or if that's a different name than Mike, or Michael's the only one that has anything that resembles Mike. But
Well, he says he's not turning in and sending good luck to my dad, Mike.
yeah,
All right. Well,
yeah. Somebody else must be Mike. I don't know if it's Paul. I don't know.
well, we're moving on.
Yeah, but it's always I like to gain this information because it's helpful wherever you play.
Yeah.
If you know the protocol of different things, and so you don't, I mean, they're doing their job, but that is their job. So you have to be rewarded for doing what they do, for making it available for you to get what you get. So
Well, and it's not automatic. I take pride in trying to do a great job, and
oh, absolutely. And you're an accomplished dealer because I know for a fact there have been people who have come to you to learn the proper way to deal because you're very accomplished in your task.
I've had a few people come to my apartment. I have a table, and
I know. I know for a fact that's true.
Yeah, they want to. Hey, Mitch, can you show me something? So and I'm always up for helping somebody.
It's good, And TCH has some very accomplished dealers here. I mean, most of the dealers are very professional. They know their craft and they do it well because Brittany will sit in this box.
Oh my gosh, she is one of the best. Yeah,
insane.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was talking to her today. She's over Las Colinas. I said, hey, we miss you over there.
Yeah.
And so she's been getting a lot of time over there.
Oh, okay. I know I hadn't seen her that
But I know
much.
we had Dina. She does an excellent
Dina
job.
does an excellent job. And John last
Johnny,
week.
yeah.
Man, he's incredible. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, there's just so many good dealers, and I know most of them, and I speak, and they're all very respectful, but they know their craft.
All right, well, Mike's got a gut shot here. Harvey doesn't have much of anything.
No. It's been a pretty lively table. Chips are moving around for sure on the table.
I Lego. I am the best left-handed dealer in my family.
What happened up there? What did we
Tejas.
Did we miss something?
I'll take it off pepper on ice.
With it. I don't know.
She got your daughter.
Forward.
I want to support my dad. That's Brittany?
No, it's Mike is it's not his son, it's a girl.
It's his daughter, okay.
His daughter, Mike's
Okay.
daughter. Okay.
Got it.
We got it now. Well, it says unknown.
Oh,
so,
and that's why he said, she got you.
yeah, so it's unknown. so Mike's daughter is tuning in.
Very nice.
And she must be really proud of the job he's doing with all the chips there, 4.3 million and now growing. So there it is.
There we go.
Guys, we are down to the final four.
I mean, king queen. I would have said king jack.
We know. We know Mike's daughter has tuned in. Is pulling for Mike. We know Harvey's getting a lot of love.
He is. Ding, 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 ding.
There it is.
Hit the jackpot.
We're quick. Yeah, we're quick. All right. Head number 84, guys. 200, was it 258 watching? Guys, appreciate it. We do appreciate it. Mike's going to look down here. Mike's building a nice wall. That Frosty. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Did he really just throw that away? Wow. Ace 10.
Wow.
I don't see, Mike making a call here.
Can't get no action with those kings.
I know it's giving us some static over here. Okay.
Unknown, very nice. We apologize for that misstep.
Look at Lego getting on me. Look at this. Best left-handed dealer. North of 635, east of 335 east.
In the commentary.
You know. Michael going to look down at Queen Jack here. It's funny, when Derek was in here, somebody was in the chat, and we were talking about him and I working here.
Right.
And they asked us, I don't know who it was. They said, well, who's the better dealer out of you two? And you know, I saw it real quick, and I'm like, well, I'm the best left-handed dealer in the booth. I didn't want to,
Yeah. We're not gonna make it.
Not going to do that.
Left hand is all I'm speaking about.
I know I'm the best. No, I said I was the best dealer over the age of 50 in the booth.
You're not 50, so you can't even.
Because I don't know if Derek could have been left-handed. I don't know.
Yeah, true.
So I said I'm the best dealer over the age of 50 in the booth. That's
wow.
what I said.
Queen high. Oh, Jack. So he's going to win with aces and jacks.
Aces and jacks with a queen kicker. Yeah, Mike's that. So he could. Paul's not going to make the call. I mean, it could have been a chop, aces and fours with a jack.
Yeah.
That'd have been that's a lot tougher for me to lay down.
That's
right there. Because I mean,
but there was no betting going on
Yeah.
Until Fifth Street, so even though it looked like a chop pot, like you say, he had to assume that he caught the jack.
Jamie's getting a little. Fossey's getting a little support in the chat.
Who? Oh, Fossey.
Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie.
Fossey.
He's hanging in there. He's doubled up quite a few people and still there. So that's a lot to be said for that.
All right. Somebody's trying to go to bed. All right, Harvey here. Paul's raising. Harvey's going all in. Harvey applying the pressure here on Paul.
He's got a suited ace as well.
Paul does have Harvey covered here. But this is a tough position, and this is what Harvey does. The experience that he has.
So we are now in hand number
87.
87? Okay, yeah.
Oh man, oh man.
Tough table now.
Yeah, I mean, Paul here going to look down at ace king, and hats off to Paul for being patient.
He has been patient.
And got himself, in a nice situation here. I believe Paul is second in chips?
I think he, yes, almost 800,000.
JB going to go to sleep. He wants to be here for the 1 o'clock game tomorrow. All right, ace high, 2 spades here.
Paul hits the ace, right?
Paul hitting the ace. Fossey doesn't have much. Did he check that?
He did.
Oh, he's got bad intentions.
He's wanting Paul to catch up with something. I mean, Fossey to catch up.
Well, he
did.
He has a gut shot now.
Yeah.
Paul's not going to play any more games. He doesn't like the 2 flush draws out there.
Wise decision.
Decent pair for me.
And Paul's going to take it down.
I would have rather had Jack on the turn.
Yeah, it's pretty wide disparity from Michael's chip compared to everybody else. Pretty overwhelming to look at that mountain of chips.
Well, Fossey's going to go all in here and take it down. Paul with the snap fold.
Oh, that well, you raised. I mean, I can't do I can't even.
These guys have played some good poker since 10 o'clock this morning, so to be down to the final 4 when we started with, what was it?
170?
Is that what it was?
I think that's what we saw. Let's see. And JB's got a question. 170, yeah.
We're down to the final 4, so they've been playing since 10 o'clock this morning, so.
But JB says we never answered his question about relaxing after a long day at a tournament.
Oh.
Well, that would be more up your alley because you play.
I do play quite a bit.
More tournaments.
Normally, after I've played all day or a long day where I've run deep or whatever, when I leave the poker house, I'm pretty much done with poker. I don't think about poker. I don't think about the hands that I lost or what I did wrong. I pretty much concentrate while I'm playing. But once I leave TCH or wherever I'm playing at, I simply don't really put poker back into my equation when I leave. So that relaxes me right there because poker is very stressful, you know, for me. Because you have to really be aware of what's going on almost the whole time you're playing. I mean,
Harvey here. ADHD.
Ace-king suited.
ADHD pulling for Harvey here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Jonathan putting somebody to bed here in the chat. A little heads up action here to the flop. Harvey with the ace king.
Michael.
But Michael hit this top pair.
Check.
This could be trouble.
Yeah, because Harvey could be thinking.
Harvey, he's already checked this flop.
Yeah,
and knowing that Mike's going to bet out, let's see how Harvey wants to handle this now. Harvey might still think, Harvey might think he still has the best hand, or he's hoping for an ace or a king here. But instead he'll get the 5 of hearts.
Check.
And Harvey's going to check. Mike's a little curious as far as why Harvey called the flop bet. And again, Mike does have a big chip lead here, so he's not too worried about it. But again, out of everybody up on his table, he doesn't want to give Harvey chips.
No. I'm surprised he didn't check right there.
And Mitchell's saying Mike didn't fall for the trap. So Mike's going to lead out. Let's see. Well, Harvey's like, yeah, okay. He's like, all right, I don't know if you got anything or not, but okay, let's move on.
I'd like to know what you do to relax after you've played as well. So who asked that question?
It was JB. I never play long enough to have to go.
I'd like to find out
what
you do to relax after leaving playing a long day or all day. What do you normally do to relax or get away from poker? Or I certainly don't go home and try to find another poker game on TV or anything like that. I'd never do that. But
Well, here's Paul here with 10 jack suited. Again, we talked
I
about this
love that
hand.
hand.
Yeah, we do. We both like that hand.
yeah, I like that hand right there.
150,000.
Harvey's going to throw away a couple of clubs. Now, I mean,
Do you think that it's bad to be married to liking certain hands in poker?
well, let me get back to this, and then we'll talk about that when I get done. If I play a tournament or cash and I win and I do well, I leave. I'm happy, and I'll go home and I'll call Emily and say, hey, you want to go out and grab a bite to eat?
Right.
I always like to do that.
Right.
If I lose, then I'll go home. Maybe I'll pick up, something.
to bring home. Yeah.
I'll ask her if she's going to fix anything or she wants me to pick something up.
Right.
But Emily is interested in learning how to deal poker. So I do have a poker table at the house. And, we do practice a little bit. And she's learned a lot from
200,000.
watching. We do watch
Right.
some of the streams here.
Right.
At TCH, and she actually has a favorite player,
Oh wow. Okay.
and I hope she doesn't get mad at me if she's listening.
Divulge her secret
Well,
favorite player.
well, the person he already knows.
Oh, okay.
He already knows, but she is a big VD fan. She loves watching VD.
You just
Yeah.
that's incredible that you picked that, because before you was gonna say that name, I was gonna say somebody that I really enjoy watching play.
Yeah. So do I.
He is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
He's one of the nicest guys,
Yeah.
but he is a savage
Yes.
poker player.
I mean, you see a lot of guys who play tournaments well.
Right,
You see
right.
a lot of guys who play cash really well.
Yeah.
He's one of the very, very few guys that can play both very well.
Oh,
He's very
he
scary.
is very.
And
It did not surprise me last week
Yeah.
during the big one.
yeah, when he
Yeah.
finished, well, he got the trophy.
Yeah, he was pretty much.
When I asked her, because we watched, and I said, well, I was in a tournament too. I said, who would you have pulled for if I made the final table with Vidi? Who would you have pulled for? She goes, I would have hoped for a chop. You suck. You suck. But she's really starting to like poker.
Yeah.
And that's a plus for me. Because
good.
Because if I want to teach somebody, I want them
To have an
to
interest.
like it. And she really does like it, and that makes it easier for me.
It's funny that there are some players who are really really good, but they're very still likable people, and
Yeah.
Vidi is one of those guys. His real name I think is David.
David,
David.
Yeah.
But I speak to him whenever I see him in the poker house because he's always very cordial, very, he's just a stand-up guy. He
Now,
really
if
is.
if you watch, because I watch him. If you watch when he's playing, you can see I see a little bit of frustration, because he wants his desire. It's from the desire to win. He wants to win.
Oh,
if he makes the
absolutely.
final table, he's very pleasant and
Right.
and nice and everything. But if you watch him,
Oh,
you can see some frustration because his desire to win. And I've seen
Absolutely.
that from my brother. Nobody wanted to win more than my brother did.
Right.
And I see that from Vidi a lot.
And I don't know, it's kind of hard because
50,000.
I know a lot of people and a lot of people know me, so I'm always, cordial and speak.
Yeah.
But I sometimes wonder in my own mind that
All right, guys.
people might take that kindness for weakness in the poker
Yeah.
realm.
We got one brewing right here.
Oh, yes, we do.
Michael with top two. Paul with the 9 and the queen. Straight draw.
Bet 200,000.
Yeah, this might be a little trouble here. Oh,
Paul
Michael's.
betting out into Mike, who's done flop top 2 here on a rainbow board. Let's see how Michael wants to play this.
Raise 460.
Michael's going to raise. He wants to find out if Paul has a straight. Paul's not liking that raise
No, he
at
didn't
all.
Yeah, that brought on some emotion there. He did not.
Yeah, you
He
saw.
did,
You
yeah,
saw
he did not like
Paul.
that.
Paul react to that raise.
It's more like, okay, you got all the chips,
See-
and now you're trying to be a bully. I
See
got
what
it.
that is right there? I've been playing all day. I got this. I make a bet. And damn it, you just raised me. That's what that was right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Came all this way, and this is how I'm going to do it.
He has a good hand. He's definitely not. He got a pair plus a gut shot. Oh, night package. Something else me relax and sleep good, and you can look into it. Huh.
Paul trying to figure out this hand here. Paul desperately wants to see a turn here.
Cookies and warm milk. I like that. He folds. Wow. It's a pretty big laydown.
Yeah, it's more than just not being able to see the rest of the run out. He gave up a lot of chips there. And Paul's he's a little irritated
Yeah,
right
he's a
now.
little, you can see it. He's showing some irritation there.
Yeah, he's going to have to shake that one off and get back into this game.
It's just so overwhelming when you have a person who has.
But it was a good laydown.
It was a good
It was a
laydown.
good laydown.
Yeah,
It
he
was
was
good.
behind.
You know, trust me, Paul's going to go back and look at this hand.
Oh yeah.
You know that.
Oh, absolutely.
You know that.
Because it's gonna eat at him until he sees it.
You can see it's eating at him right now. It took him a second to look back down at this hand. All right, Paul, get back in the game here now.
I forgot the question that I asked that we were going to go back to. It wasn't about what you do out behind after poker, but it was something else about. I forgot what it was.
Oh, funny, she
fine.
wants to know why do people tank so much. I mean, you know, I mean, when it comes to tanking, and the flop's going to come king high with a 9. Paul hit the 9, and he says, "Enough of this already."
Yeah, I don't know why people tank like that either, because I think a lot of watching poker on TV.
Well, I think a tank, like say pre-flop tanking. Okay, you know, you had 2 cards. What are you thinking about? Well, you could be thinking about how that person played earlier today. You know, reevaluating your chip stack, looking to see, you know, where the blinds are, where,
How you want to play the hand.
There's a lot of stuff you could be looking at. And of course, then once you get past the pre-flop, now you have the flop. What did he bet the pre-flop? So there's a lot of stuff. And with Tejas, I learned this from Tejas. You go over it, and then you go over it again. Just because you went over it one time, you might let me go back and reevaluate. Let me make sure.
Right.
And that's why Tejas ends up at the final table more
He's
than anybody.
very accomplished.
You know,
and he's patient.
He does not, you know, he does not make a stupid. Well, I don't want to say that.
10 jack is my best hand.
He's went over in his mind several times before he makes a move.
And he makes sure he, you know, what my dad used to tell me when I was learning how to hit. You know, or you know, know what you want to do and do it. And that's what Tejas does. You know, when it comes to poker. And you know, my father
does it well.
My father told me that in baseball.
Absolutely.
And it works well in poker too. Know what you want to do and do it. You know.
No worries.
Yeah, it's just. Here we go. Frosty's all in. Little weak ace. Harvey's thinking about it. There we go. He makes the call.
Makes the call.
Here we go. Fosse's life at stake here. Tournament life.
Paul very interested in this hand. Harvey and Fossey. I think with Fossey, I think it's you know, it's just frustration.
Yeah.
I think he's ready to go. Harvey.
I mean, I won an 8.
It's a little different with Harvey.
Okay. Deuce. Or heart.
Ace is still good.
Okay. Ace.
Looking for a jack or an 8. Queen.
Ace high wins.
Ace is good. With Harvey looks at it differently. He has visions of winning this thing.
Oh,
and in order to
absolutely.
do it, he has to.
You have to
Not
eliminate.
only does he have to beat beat Mike, he has to keep the other chips from going to Mike.
Absolutely.
He needs Paul's chips and Falsey's chips so that he can battle against Mike.
He does, and
You
Harvey's very patient, and
yes.
he picks the right moments when he normally does stuff, and it's for a specific reason.
Yeah. Falsey's going to look down at an 8-9 and give it back. Harvey all in for his last 125,000.
Yeah, Michael's calling that.
Mike is going to make the call with the 9-3 offsuit. Chip of the chair, JB says. Harvey does have a bigger 9. We're going to the flop here. 8-8 deuce. Looking like we're running down the road of chops.
And there it is.
And there it is. It's going to be a chop. 8s with a queen, jack, 9. Chop it up.
I'm sure Harvey would take that versus a 3 coming out on the river.
Yeah.
That would have been deflating.
Chip in a chair, but no prayer. I always heard it was the other way around.
Yeah.
Chip a chair and a prayer.
Harvey kind of at the desperate mode at this point.
So Harvey's in deep trouble here.
I got the feeling if Harvey has any kind of face he's going to shove in.
Well, he's got one picture card, and that's enough. Harvey all in. Mike not going to call this time with the 9-3. Going to give Falsey a chance.
Falsey's calling with queen 4, and he's
behind.
behind.
He's going to make the call. Harvey looking to double up with his king.
There you go.
He's happy to see that his king is ahead right now.
They
I don't really think the 3 or the 4 is going to
determine the winner.
be a factor here, but unless somebody hits a king, 4 or 3. Oh, okay. Harvey's king is still good. And there it is.
Harvey doubles up.
Harvey with the double up. Don't count him out yet.
Don't count him out. Call it a comeback.
Oh, Harvey, look at this. Where's it? Where, I thought that was good. Hold. Slick Rick. Hold for the hold. Guys, 234 of you watching. It's coming up on, it's past 11.
Oh, wow, it is.
I thought it was coming up on 11. It's past, a little past 11. No tournament for me tonight.
No, I guess we missed it. No tournament tonight. This,
Yeah, my 10's on the flop, right? My 2 10s. All right, Mike's all in here. Paul. And he says, no. And Michael just pushing people around.
Steamrolling.
Guys, here it is. This is what we're playing for here.
Yeah, we're down to the final 4.
So the fourth place is going to take home 3,005, and then there's a big jump from 3 to 4 there. So you can see the jumps in the payouts.
Pretty significant now.
Yeah. So so they're gonna make sure.
Oh yeah,
They're gonna make sure.
Yeah.
In your position, even Harvey would have called you.
Is that my phone?
I heard something.
My son's calling me.
Oh, tell him I said hi.
Well, I didn't answer it.
Oh.
You would think he knows I'm
You're still in the booth.
I'm here. I'm going to text him. You go ahead
Okay, cool.
and call it a day.
Yeah, we started with 170. We're down to the final 4. Michael still has an overwhelming chip lead at this point. He's kind of taking control of the table, actually. Because if he chooses to, if anybody makes a bet, he can go over the top and put them all in for sure. All right, Harvey's all in. King 8. Michael calls with Jack 7.
All right, I sent him a text.
Yeah.
Harvey's all in with a King 8.
King 8 against Michael's Jack 7.
All right.
Here we go.
Harvey looking to double up again. He's a slight favorite here.
He is.
Kind of like a 60-40 kind of thing.
Yeah, double up here. Gives him,
gives
him a few bruising chips. There's the king.
King for Harvey. Uh-oh. New life for Michael. He does hit a 7. A 3.
Yeah.
Harvey
doubling up.
Doubling up due to chip leader Michael.
Nice. Goes to 640K now.
Are you streaming after tournaments?
We do appreciate y'all staying with us. Action kind of slowed down a little bit, but thank y'all for sticking with us and the comments. And
yeah, the tournament is live. A slight 15-minute delay, obviously, but the tournament here in Texas Card House here in Dallas, this is live. These guys have played all day today.
Yeah.
The tournament started at 10, right, Daryl?
It is. Started at 10. And
you were here at 10?
I was here at 10.
And
not much longer after that. But I was here at 10.
Well, I was over at Las Colinas.
Yeah.
I started at 10.
You think there's any advantage to coming early or late when tournaments start? Do you have a preference starting?
Well, I'd like to be here I'd like to be here when it started. But now if I come late, I'm okay with that. I don't want to come too late. But when I do show up, I don't want to stand around and wait.
Right.
I want to make sure that I get a seat.
Right. That's the only part that's frustrating to me. I do not like to be an alternate to get into a tournament.
Yeah.
But there's a certain player who, on the daily tournaments that I play a lot in, he makes it a point of coming right at the last break that you can enter.
Jason.
And he does well.
Jason.
He's a magician.
I dealt to him today.
He is a magician.
Yeah,
he's incredible. He does it remarkably well.
Yeah, he's a fun guy to have at the table too.
He's quiet, but he's like Clark Kent.
Yeah. Yeah. Paul. Paul's going all in with the King 4. Paul making a call.
Oh wow.
Paul. Huge favorite here.
Yes, he is.
Falsey's already got the stand up.
This is for Falsey's tournament here, isn't it?
Falsey's tournament life is on the line, and he's in desperate need of some help here. They're going to show us here on the screen that Michael folded the 6-3. And here we go to the flop. I can't see it.
There's a queen, a set of queens.
A queen. I mean, Falsey's in. It's over. Yeah. It's over. There it is.
All righty. So Paul gets some more chips, and Harvey chips up again, even with his smaller stack. He's still around.
And there it is, Falsty, who came into the final table with the chip lead,
He did.
will be going out in 4th place.
With a grand total of 35.05.
And there it is. Congratulations. A couple of big, huge hands for Falsty.
Yeah.
With the one with Mike, and then the next one with Joe, I think it was.
Joe.
And kind of put him back on his heels.
Exactly.
He was able to bounce back, but
never been able to recover after the hit that he took from Michael. Though.
Yeah, it was just a little too much.
Yeah,
then after that,
was a big blow.
Yeah. But congratulations. Well played.
Yeah. So we're down to the final 3.
Down to the final 3. Daryl.
Hey.
Who you got? Who you got? It's hard to go against Mike.
It's hard to go against Michael at this point.
Looking strong,
he's
guys.
looking very strong, and he has the chips to back it up. So
there it is, guys. Harvey in seat 5 right there with the Queen 10 right now. Mike over there with all of the chips. And Paul, more than just sticking around now.
Oh, Harvey's pushing.
Paul, he's played well.
He has played well. But this guy, Harvey, when it gets down to this shorter field,
yeah,
he's kind of a magician. But he'd have to have a whole lot of happen to overtake Michael at this point.
I think my son texted me back. He tried to call me earlier. I was at work. Apparently something's going on. Michael, couple of 6s here, and the button, and the chips, and the shades in the hat.
Yeah.
He's got everything.
He's pretty much got the whole package at this point.
He's got it all. He's going to come out with some chips. Trying to push people around here.
Might get some pushback. No, not with that he won't.
What's Harvey doing?
Yep, did the right thing and laid it
Yeah,
down.
I mean, at this point now.
Yeah, you can't dunk off any chips like that at this point.
Yeah, at this point. I mean, but right at this point, Harvey doesn't want to give up any chips. He doesn't have that many.
Right.
And he sure the hell don't want to give them to Mike.
No, that'd be the last person he'd want to give some chips to.
I mean, well, I don't know. I mean, if he's going to give them to somebody, give them to Mike, because if he gives them to Paul, see, he wants to finish, if not first, he wants to finish second, right?
Right.
So you don't want to give them to Paul. You know.
I don't really, I mean.
All right, Paul going to look down at Queen 5 suited, Harvey.
Now you get a walk when you got all the chips.
Yeah.
Don't even have to do anything and you get more chips. That's a beautiful thing.
I don't see how.
If the chips were more evenly dispersed with the final 3,
yeah,
it'd be a totally different game.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
So they're just intimidated by the stack. I mean,
yeah. I mean,
calls that they would normally make, they're folding.
I mean, Harvey is more than handcuffed right now. He's extremely limited.
Right.
Paul over there, yeah, he's kind of limited. He wants to battle against Michael, but he wants Harvey out of the way first.
Yeah, 175,000.
I mean, what do you do when you see hands and the chip leader makes a bet? What do you do? Just that, you fold.
Yeah.
And he gets the antes and the blinds, so he keeps chipping up.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Yeah, that's the beauty of having a monster stack like that. You pretty much control the table.
And that's what he's doing. Guys, we are down to the final 3. Hand number 112. Harvey and Paul trying to figure out a way here to get into Michael's chip stack here. I mean, you know, I don't know,
I-
Daryl. I've been doing this a long time. I don't know if I've ever seen a bigger obstacle to
yeah.
try and and
This
overcome
I,
here.
I don't know how they would. You'd have to be
Because it's more than just Mike. I mean, it's more than just his chips.
right.
It's the confidence. It's his knowledge.
Yeah,
You know,
he's very knowledgeable in the game, so he's not freewheeling, but he has the power to pretty much control the table right
Yeah.
now. And if they want their tournament life to be over, they
Yeah.
better be strong when they get in.
So right now, I mean, if I was Harvey and Paul right now, I'd be just focusing on beating each other.
Right.
And once I get past that part,
Yeah, stay out of
then,
Michael's way at all costs.
then let me try to get
Yeah.
into Michael's chips. But
I mean, it can happen, but it'd take a lot of hands to chip off some of that stack to get equal.
well, here Paul's got the button, and he's going all in, and he's got the cards, and that's it. He'll take it down, and this is tournament poker, people. This is what it's all about. You have these two guys here. There's a big pay jump here, 5,765 for third place, 9,000, almost 10,000
For second.
for second place. So, believe me when I tell you, both Paul and Harvey are very familiar with these two numbers right here. They are well aware of what those numbers are and what they're doing. And right now they're looking at each other, not really at Mike.
All in.
Harvey going all in.
Here we go. We got
Paul's
the
going to make the call. This is what
Here we
was
go.
going to happen.
There we go. So this is for Harvey's tournament life right here.
I'm sorry. 3,
Yeah, Harvey's tournament life on the line here.
395.
He does have the hand that both Daryl and I said we'd like several
Absolutely.
times tonight. He does have the 10 jack.
Yes, he
It's not
does.
suited, though.
It's not suited. We did say suited.
We did say suited. But Paul does have the ace. Heads up action to the flop. Queen high.
Ace is still in the lead, but
A 9, jack, or 10, or it's over. 9, jack, or 10, or it's over. Paul, and there it is.
Harvey's done.
Harvey, the
Comes
young
in
man
third.
who has battled all table long, has been eliminated. Paul will take him down.
And
Harvey.
Harvey will lead with $5,765.
And that will, I mean, he's just his bankroll, of all these
Yeah.
tournaments that he takes down in cash games. So there it is. Congratulations, Harvey, finishing third.
Very nice. Very nice, Harvey.
And now it's come down to Paul and the monster stack, which is, I don't know if, can Paul see Michael over there for all
Yeah,
that
I'm about to say
chips that he's got over
if
there?
he ducked down, I don't think he'd be able to see him and hide behind that wall
Yeah.
of chips.
Well, here it is. Paul's got
Wow.
a decent hand right now.
If he doubles up a couple times, he could put a dent in it, but it's going to take a couple of full double ups to do it.
He's going to look to try to get some of the chips right now.
Yes.
Paul coming over the top. He's going to raise it up to 215,000. Michael over there with 5.4 million in chips will make the call with the 6-4 offsuit. You awake over there, Daryl?
He's looking for the miracle flop to end
Yes.
this.
Well,
Oh, wow.
look at this
Well,
flop.
Neither one hit, but a 3 would be devastating at this point.
Well,
Okay.
there's the all-in.
Mike's
Michael's
not
not going to
calling.
make the call.
Not for a gut shot.
Yeah,
Double him up for no reason.
yeah. You look a little exhausted over there,
A little
Daryl.
bit. It's been a long day. I've been here since 10, so I've been, it's one of those days, but I'm happy to still be here.
Okay.
We're down to the final 2.
There you go. I like it. I like it.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to battle through this pain to get to the finish line. I've been here before. Not quite with the lead that Michael has at this point. I'm hoping one day to have that comfortable of a lead. That would be really nice. You know, well, I'll tell you off something else off there. Oh.
All right, Paul with the 7, Michael with the 5,
5,000.
and betting out. I don't think Paul's going
I
anywhere.
don't think he is either.
I don't think you got a 9.
I
He
don't-
said.
Yeah, he's not so stressed at this point because
Yeah.
looking at.
Uh-oh. Is that a 6?
Oh wow,
Check.
That gives Paul the straight, right?
he does.
Call.
Paul with the bet and Michael with the call.
Yeah.
Colin with the 5.
Wow.
I guess he thought Paul was joshing.
I guess. Cause that was a pretty quick call.
That call, yeah, like, yeah, I call you. I think you're bluffing. Oh, you do have this straight? Oh,
Okay.
my bad.
Yeah, you can't make a whole lot of missteps like that.
Yeah. Paul's not giving up.
I think it's a lot more relaxed play when you're down to 2, and you know second place is close to $10,000.
Yeah.
It's not so.
But you know,
You've done all the chipping up that you can do at this point, short of winning.
but if I've come this far and I'm second in chips, I ain't thinking about the money.
Yeah, we're trying to win.
I want the first, and I want the first place.
Yeah, I totally agree, because there's nothing to replace. Man, you came from way behind and
Yeah.
won that. That's gonna be, if he pulls that off,
Yeah.
that'd be a remarkable turn of events. The way Michael has controlled his table. Careful.
Ugh.
Careful.
I know, right? It's been a long day for me too.
Yeah, this, in recent weeks past, the tournaments have kind of ended rather quickly. Some of them.
Yeah.
The big one that they played on Monday is
Yeah.
different, but
Yeah.
but the other ones are Saturday tournaments. They
Oh, Paul going all in. Michael with the fold. As Ricky Bobby said, if you're not first, you're last.
no matter if you got 2 first names.
Oh man. All right.
Yeah, it's been a pretty long day though, but I think I'm gonna stay away from poker tomorrow. Just not do poker.
Yeah?
Tomorrow. Yeah.
My grandson wore me out a little bit.
I'm going to I'm going to Reno in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Get away for
Call.
try to play a few rounds of golf, and
Okay.
I haven't been to Reno in a while. It's the big little city,
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm very familiar with it.
So I'm enjoying
All right.
myself. I like casino atmosphere, so I'm actually staying at the Legacy Casino.
Legacy.
It's called Legacy, but I'm gonna get a couple rounds of golf in. And,
All right. Here we go. Looks like we're going to see a flop here.
okay.
255,000.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, Michael's raising. What am I thinking?
Yeah, 255,000.
And Paul is calling.
Paul's going to make the call. There it is.
8-6 is a very sneaky little hand.
This is a big pot.
This pot's brewing.
This could be a big pot here.
Yeah, we got a $500,000 in there.
All right, guys. That's it.
Ooh.
I saw a jack.
Oh,
there.
and he caught
Look
an
at this.
8 too.
I saw. Yeah. Oh, this could. Oh. I saw the club in the.
I
in
don't
the
know
window.
why Michael would bet there, but that's just me.
All in.
He went
I
all
had
in.
all in with a call.
Oh, he didn't.
All in with a call. Wow.
It's over. There's nothing they can.
Clubs. All right, 9. And there it is.
Michael is the winner.
And there it is,
There it
guys.
is, just like that. Michael pulls off the
Just like that.
overwhelming dominance. After
Mike-
after getting pocket aces 3 times and
There-
winning every one of
Yeah.
those.
There it is, guys. There it is. Let me get the payouts here. Second place, Paul with 9,780. Mike's going to take home.
$15,065. What a very nice tournament for Michael.
All right, congratulations to
Congratulations,
both
that-
players. I tell you, Daryl, Mike played the game that he plays, and it
It was
got
strong.
him there,
He
and it
played
got him all
strong.
the way.
He played strong all day.
And
He actually did, and He won the flips, and you got to win flips to win the tournaments.
Congratulations to everybody making the final table, guys. Coop, all the guys in the back, everybody out there, guys, we love you.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations, guys. Behave yourselves.